on me. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me. Clean my spirit, feed my soul. I'm pouring spirits, so he use me like I'm chump change. Ain't pouring spirits, he flow through me, he just pouring rain. Lay my chains in that water, hit that blue grave. Heard your voice in Memphis, how my oldest got his name. Hey, hey, Father, take me back. Psalms 1 in the morning, meditating fast. How you don't know what you driving, but got something fast. See my brother's life change when that whip crash. I got whiplash, where the spirit got my head turning. Time to pick trash, if I wanna serve, I Jesus serve him. It's a flash, when he coming back, what's your purpose? It's a mismatch, turn the earth flat, Kyrie Irving. Rain on me. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me. Clean my spirit, feed my soul. Rain on me. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me.
All right. Welcome in, party time.
Rain on me like you did in the past, and you making it last. Better with you out living on glass. Not going back, I never thought I'd make it without. I took the same watch out. Like what is we talking about? Chilling with God and he working it out. Do it for you, I can't do it for clout.
How we doing? Welcome in, welcome in.
We up, following God.
Hey, yo, we lit, we out.
Rain on me. Rain on me.
Welcome in, everyone. Good to see you guys. Happy Tuesday. Y'all ready?
Rain on me.
All right, let's do it. Welcome in. Good to see everyone here today. Happy Wednesday, Tuesday. Yeah. Let's do it. W's in the chat. Who we got here today? Energy in the building. Let's go. Good to see you guys, man. Great to see y'all. Welcome in. How we feeling, eh? How we feeling? Great to see you guys. As always. Clubhouse active, 3,000 messages behind. The thing is frozen. It doesn't even know what to do with all the motion in here. I'm telling you, Zoom don't know what to do with the motion here, eh? Let's go. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. Fired up to be around the fired up individuals. Let's run it, man. It's been a great morning so far. Amazing morning routine, and now we're here, baby. We're here with the winners. So now I'm here with my people. The tribe. Let's get it. Speaking of the tribe, see Melly in the building. What's poppin'? What up, Yogi? Yeah, Yogi in the house. What up, Price Action Kev? There he is. DeMarco in the building. Danny Cash in the house. Let's go. What up, Yanosh in the building. What up, Kelvin? What up, Scott? What's poppin', boys? What up, Lucas? Trey Young in the building. For 3. I don't know why I said that. Zach in the building. What up, Zach? What's poppin', buddy? What up, Yoki? Woki, what the heck? Yogi and Woki are Yoki, I guess. Yo. How do you like it? What up, Captain? What up, Drew? Exit Strat is in the building. Let's get it. What up, LeGrand? Big LeGrand in the house today. What's poppin'? What up, Steven? SK in the house. Let's go. SK, what up, AJ? Good to see you, man. Oh, my goodness. We got motion here. That's right. Jimmy Williams in the building. What's poppin', big dog? How we feeling? The Wall Street Snipers here. Hey, how do you guys like that arrow strategy yesterday, huh? Man, you don't pull it out too much, but when you do, it's necessary. Y'all know I don't do that unless I got to. And yesterday we just had to. We just had to do it. But welcome back in. We also took a beautiful trade in Asian last night, and we're just moving along here. We got news coming out in about 12, 13 minutes. So why don't we begin? Let me pray for y'all real quick and bless this session here, and then we'll get started, all right? Let's do it. Father God, we thank you. We thank you for this moment, for the breath in our lungs, for the quiet guidance that you place within us, Lord. As we come together today, help us remember, Lord, that you're never far, that your kingdom lives inside of us, Lord. We pray that you would speak to our hearts, steady our minds here today, Lord, and let your light guide everything we do in our life. We thank you. I thank you for this incredible community, and we just thank you for the blessings that you've bestowed upon us, and we give you the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. Let's do this. Yes, let's get it going here. Yeah, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. It's great to see you guys. It's great to see the motion, the unity, the energy going on in this this community here. The atmosphere is absolutely electric. So shout out to all you guys for putting in the work, and you're seeing quote unquote miracles begin to take place. It's such a beautiful thing, and I'm super grateful for it. Super grateful for you guys, and just the opportunity to do this every single day. We've had a blast so far, and we are just getting started, my friends. So let's get into it here. Let me lower the music a little bit. Let's do that. Shout out to all the homies, man. We've developed a lot of friendships here. People who have just turned into true friends, right? And it's pretty awesome. When you go to battle together, obviously when you're chasing, or not even chasing it, when you're stepping into it, when you're stepping into your calling and your and success, and going against the grain and doing the opposite of what everyone else is doing, it's very lonely out there, so for us to be blessed enough to be brought together like this and get to share in divine moments every single day, I'm just super grateful, super blessed. My family's grateful for each and every one of y'all, and we just have a blast doing this with you guys every single day. So let's do it. Another day, Another day. Let's get into it, my friends. It is Tuesday. It is the 25th of November, so we are right on it, man. Creeping into the end of the year here. You got some red folder news coming up here at 8:30 today. As you can see, the US dollar, we're finally going to get some core retail sales data as well. So what a great day today, right? Let me lower this music just a little bit more here, and that is pretty much it, outside of a couple other folders here around 10 a.m. right? We got some orange folders here. Shouldn't be too crazy. I'm probably just gonna sit on the sidelines for the 8:30 candle, and then if anything pops off at like 10 a.m., I'm not gonna stay out of the market for it. I'll be wise, on my approach, but it won't be anything that keeps me out, right, for a 10 a.m. candle or anything like that. So yeah, that's about it. Let's jump into the technicals here. Let's move on and do a fresh top-down analysis. If you guys can, give the stream a like for me here today, and sub to the channel. Let me move this chat over a little bit. Yeah, I think it's good. And then somebody give me a heads up here. Music. Are we good? I think we should be good. Yeah? Okay, let's do it. All right, let's run this. So this is gold here. Let's talk about it a little bit. Yesterday we approached the desk, and we were kind of stuck in this range here yesterday. You guys remember that, right? Kind of in the range here. You have a decent range to the downside, very clean range to the upside, and it looks like our daily candle closed very strong bullish outside of this range here. So we did get a breakout. You do have, like I mentioned just a second ago, clean traffic moving up a little bit past 4,200 here today, and that range looks very good, right? What we can notice here is, again, you have let me just make this a little bigger for you guys, right? We have a breakout taking place. So again, ranging support here, right? Resistance sitting here. You get this candle to close outside of the range now. That means we now officially have a breakout, right? So can this next candle here, after making a very nice lower wick, re-break the highs and continue moving bullish, right, to fill this range up here, like I said, around 4,200. So that's pretty much my idea on the daily time frame here today. I'm open for sells as well, right? I really am, because again, this is a awkward closure outside the range, right? If this candle may want to respect its own high, plus that previous candle has very little to no top wick, and you're also running into some range here as well. So I'm open for the sells here as well today, just depending on what the lower time frames are going to do. But as long as we respect that high, right, and start moving down from here, then there may be a shot at even selling today. So let's drop down to the 4 hour and let's take a look at what's happening there. So it looks like we had that strong push up on the 4 hour time frame, right here. You end up closing above this range. There's clean traffic to the left, as you can see. Let's make it a little easier, right? And what we're doing now is really just we've moved up. We've closed above this range here, right? And all we're doing now is coming back down to retest that range to most likely continue moving bullish, right, on that, for that daily candle to move up and fill its range up there. So I am very, very bullish here. We did just break the 4 hour high. I do want to keep in mind that the previous 4 hour candle is bearish, but also everything I just mentioned, right, and along with this support level right here, if we can create that support, then we should be good to move up, re-break the daily highs, and then continue moving bullish here today. So let's see what's going to happen, right? Because again, we did create resistance here. We did move bearish, and now if this candle just nips the high there and starts crashing back down, then most likely we will see a move back down. But if we begin to re-break the high, get closures that we're looking for on the lower time frame, then we could probably look to see this 4-hour candle continue moving north today. So let's drop down to the 1 hour. Let's see what's cooking over here. You got this 8 a.m. New York open candle, so you have a little bit of a range sitting right here at 41.26 here right now. That range is going to move all the way up towards like 47. So that's what I would be looking at. 30-minute candle is about to close in 6 minutes. That is going to be our news candle here. So as you can see, a lot of wacky price action. Look at this and look at this, right? So be very careful here. This candle can close bearish, even back below the range. Anything can happen as we approach this this red folder news event here. So just be careful. You know, if you're in trades already, you did get a little breakout on the 15, but no way I'm trusting that. No way I'm trusting that. So let's wait on that 30-minute closure. If we can get a closure above this level here at 35, right, and then we can get retail sales to open up and move bearish a little bit, just like we want any candle, right? Ideally a pack runner here, and then a re-break of the high for us to take buys to move up on that 4-hour candle would be perfecto. So we'll see if we can get something like that. If not, we'll have to wait till 9 a.m. wait for that 1 hour closure, and then we can step in from there. So that's pretty much it. In terms of the sells though today, right? So if we are going to look to go short, you got to keep in mind we are still bearish on that 4-hour candle. So if this 1 hour candle closes back below the range, right, then, or the 30-minute I should say, then there's a high chance that that next 30 can close something like this. Right, and if we let's say we do close bearish, now we have a wick to fill. It's going to be a new hourly candle, right? You got 9 a.m., 9:15, 9:30 in that candle. What do we do during high times of volume? We fill wicks, right? So if we do get a closure like that below, I'm definitely open to this wick fill, right? Closing partials at that wick fill, and then seeing if that 4-hour candle really wants to run down, right, and come into 92 there. So that would be my plan for the sells. I already explained my plans for the buys, and that's it. That's pretty much all we can do here. Now we just wait. Let's let the news come out. Let's see where the numbers are at, and then we go from there. Cool. It's that easy. It really is. I promise you. There's nothing else that you really have to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Buys above what is it, 35 here are super clean. Sells below 26. Obviously, don't be a knucklehead. Wait for the news to come out. Wait for price to settle in. If you're going to take the buy, make sure you get a steep bottom wick just in case news wants to wick you up, wick you down, right? If you're going to take the sell, wait for the closure below, not on this 30, but on the next 30. And if that works, you should run into high volume time, fill the wicks, and continue moving down on the 4-hour. Got it? All right. Cool. It's that simple. Yeah, that's simple. All right, that's that. Cool. That's it, gang. Let's clone this. Let's do this, and then let's make it nice and look nice and good, you know. And that's that. Yeah, let's clone this guy right here. Boom, boom. I mean, it's nice to know price action. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to know price action. Me and price action are pretty good friends. Pretty good friends. Anyways, how you guys feeling? Welcome in. Good to see y'all. Let's see, who do we got? Who else? What's up, James? What up, Maverick? There he is. Maverick in the house. Let's go. Got 60 pips slippage. Holy! What the hecky? Not even the arrow strategy could have saved you from that. Oh my god. Yeah, why not, Carrie? Sheesh, the heck with it, bro. Law of detachment. Run it. Hey, good morning, Clubhouse. How are you guys doing? Great to see y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, how are you? What a beauty and Asian session last night, huh? Wow. I think I might have had a dream about that trade. Yeah, not even the arrow strategy trade, the Asian one. Watch him out. Asian, yeah. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Welcome in. Oh yeah, you know what? 30. Yeah, I mean, probably closure above 32 would probably be best here. Yeah, we could probably move that down a little. All right, so really the only way I get involved on this news candle is if we actually make a steep wick, right? Like we have to really come down, right, and make a wick back in this range, all that, and then potentially the buys are going to be there for me. If not, I'll probably just, you know, do what I always do and just wait for 9 a.m. Wait for an hourly closure. What time does Asian start? Asian starts, what time? Basically right after I sign off of here and I'm like, all right, guys, take care. Have a great day. Boom, Asian starts and I can't stop thinking about it until basically 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, so I think every one of us in the clubhouse, once New York session ends, we're automatically literally thinking about Asian session. Some of us, it's different, you know, like, yeah, look, like, Asians 3 a.m. is for some people, all right? 2 a.m. for others, 10 p.m. for others, 6 a.m. for others, 8 p.m. for others. It's crazy. It's crazy. Just depends on where you live. What's up, Green? There he is. Let's go. Let's get it. All right, let me pop open. Let's see. We got 24 seconds here. Let's pop open Zoom. All right, let's see how we do. Like I said, steep wicks coming way back down in the range. Make some sense to me. Other than that, I'll wait for the hour candle. $5 to 7 p.m. with dinner. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. So that's what somewhere in the West Coast, right? If you sign up to the clubhouse, will you be able to trade with us tonight? Of course. Asian session tonight. Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern. Lock in, lock in. Lock in. We had, my goodness, there was a ton of people in Asian last night. Took some beauty. I mean, that trade, we also explained yesterday's trade, gang. I mean, yesterday's trade was too, I mean, the read on that was just incredible, right? Like let's talk about yesterday's trade real quick. So you have yesterday's trade where we get to the desk, right? And the 4 hour has hit target, right? So it looks something like this, right? And we get to the desk and we can say, okay, 4 hour target is 4 hour has tapped target now, right? And at the same time, it had no lower wick, right? And once what was happening now on the lower time frames, like the 1 hour, right? The 1 hour time frame, you had basically a fake out, right? Like a resistance being formed. So you had a 1 hour candles that were moving up, right? That makes up that 4 hour candle. Because remember, it was moving up for 3 straight hours, right? And then we get the pullback. So you have that candle that closes, right? Bearish or whatever. My bad, it was this one, right? Bearish on the 1 hour. And then you also had that same exact concept going down here when it came to the 30-minute time frame, right? So the 30-minute time frame was also moving bullish, right? Tapping into the target as well. And as that 4 hour rejects, what it does is it creates a resistance, right? On the 1 hour chart, right? On the 1 hour chart here, and on the 30-minute chart, right? It's because again, that wick, this one right here specifically, right? What does that look like on the 1 hour? It looks like a resistance. It looks like a resistance, right? And then on the 15-minute, right? If we go down here on the 15 minute, right? What did you see? You see a very simple move up, right? A little range that was formed, right? And then a closure below that range. So anytime you have this type of opportunity where each time frame bleeds into the other one, this is your opportunity to execute, right? Again, the whole idea comes from the 4 hour time frame, right? The fact that this candle has tapped the target, we have no lower wick, we're running into the last hour of that 4-hour candle. And if we're going to reject and push back at any time, it's going to be now, right? So that's where we began to execute and take those sells yesterday. And although we had to, you know, whip out the arrows and do all that crazy stuff, it still respected the 1-hour highs. It still looked super clean. You know, it was just a 1-hour candle that looked something just like that, right? We ran into some trouble. By the way, we waited for the 15-minute highs to break yesterday as well before we ever even set a sell stop. So win or loss on that trade, that was a phenomenal trade, right? I think the read on that was absolutely money. I would highly recommend you study this concept that I just talked about here to see better results in your trading, because this is how you correlate time frame to time frame to time frame to time frame and take a beautiful execution, right? So just keep that in mind. This would be my review, I'd say, of yesterday's trade, and we do this often. You know, this is called our target tapped concept. Like there's a whole video or two in the course on this and whatnot, but this is something that we run into because we can't remain bullish, right? Even though so a lot of times people will say, Nick, like, how are you bearish there? Like, this doesn't make sense. Like, and then you'll get the Quakers in the chat. It's definitely going up. Okay. All right. And then now you understand, right? Because we can't remain bullish here. Okay. If the 4-hour candle was sitting here, right, then yeah, we remain bullish, right? But if the 4-hour candle has already moved and price has already tapped target, at that point, for that next one, I don't care about where price is going throughout the whole day, right? I want to know, where's price going over this next 1 hour, right? This next 30-minute candle. That's all I care about. So when I see that rejection and that resistance along with this one and along with that breakout, right, that's where you got to begin to execute and trust the idea that this is where that pullback's going to happen. So it's not that I know how to do it and I'm so precise. It's just that you got to pay attention and read between the lines on what the market is saying to you at the moment you're looking for entry, right? So although everything may have looked bullish, right, price was really getting ready to make a nice little trip back down for a pullback. So hopefully that helps you guys. Hopefully it helps. Yeah, we waited on that 15 too. That 15 broke the highs, which was amazing, and then we set the sell stop. So yeah, that was great. Great trade, great trade. I survived it by literally, I think it was legit 1 pip. I think it was 1 pip. Yeah. So if you got stopped out, and by the way, if I got stopped out on that trade, I would have been totally fine with that. That was a lovely loss. I would have been perfectly good with taking a stop there for that idea. 1 pipperino, that's right, Shakes. Got saved by a pip. We had to bring the arrows out on that one. We had to. Yeah, but if you understand that concept, man, it's over. You do very well. You'll do very well. Yes. Yo, Asian was lit last night, Austin. I agree. I do agree. W session. Bro, we seen a couple very impressive payouts here. So this is the one I loved. I mean, I love them all, but I really love this one right here, gang. Exactly 30 days after joining the TT Clubhouse, made 4 months of my 9-to-5 salary. There's the investment. Right? How are you willing to invest in yourself? I mean, I've invested many times over than that. Are you willing to invest into yourself, right, for 30 days of discipline to receive something like this? I just love this. I love these stories, right? $10,000 first month in the clubhouse, right? It is not just one person either, right? It is multiple people coming in here and hearing me say, don't waste time. Don't waste time. You're going to die one day. No need to waste time, right? Lock in or clock in, right? And really putting it together. So this one, look at this. I love this one. First payout, right? Finally knocking the domino down, right? Sometimes it takes time, gang. I'll be honest. It took me a long time to learn how to trade. Like, I sucked for a very long time. I was not good at trading, and to see some of these guys get off to a great start. I mean, Johnny Gems, I mean, the kid's 20 years old coming on a 12K month. Like, who does this at 20K? I know you got some rare kids out there making millions of dollars, but like, it's happening in here, right? Like, it's really, really happening in this clubhouse. And like, to see, right, the results that people are getting is just absolutely incredible. $5 grand, right? Another $5 grand here. Like, come on, just came in, just fresh, hot off the press at 8:05. Johnny Gems can't even sleep. Dude's sending in payout shots at 4:15 a.m. Right? We are so fired up about life over here. We are so ready and just committed to the level up that dudes can't even sleep. Dudes are trading straight through the night. Like, what? So it's absolutely incredible. This, I mean, 17,000 here. I mean, it doesn't, I mean, these are true family victories that are taking place. I mean, look at this. You can't make this stuff up. You know, you can't pay Top Step. You can't manipulate the broker. You know, half these, whatever. We don't even want to go down that road, but there ain't no cap here. There ain't no capping. We're absolutely crushing the game, right? Third payout this month. I mean, come on, right? Come on. Name another community, please. Name another community that is doing stuff like this on a day-to-day basis. 5K times 3. Like, you heard? Like, what? Like, the kid's just like, you heard? I mean, it's just insane what's taking place. Another 10K month, right? Just, I don't know, man. I just, I'm just grateful for y'all, man. I mean, what a blessing it is to sharpen each other up. And now you got the new people coming in. They're inspired by the other guys. And I mean, it's just incredible. So walking around here, not knowing what to do. Oh, man, just a blessing. Name another, no. Yeah, drop a like on the YouTube channel if you've ever gotten a payout or passed a combine or an eval through trading with us on this TT live stream, man. Give a little sub to the channel, like the stream a little bit here, share it with a friend. I mean, share it with a struggling trader, seriously. What's my idea? My idea is we need some sort of, you know, support to happen over here now, and then we take the buys back up. Yeah. Waiting on the 1 hour closure here. 19 minutes. 19 minutes. So we said if this candle can drive down, make a steep lower wick, then we could take the buys. If not, we wait for the 1 hour closure. So that's pretty much what we're doing. Robin Hood. Oh, let's go, Adam. Let's get it. Another one. Another one. Oh, another. Okay. A little Apexy. All right. All right. W. From a guy doing forex and want to do top one funded account, which one to start with? I mean, are you switching to futures or are you staying with forex? I would just go with like, I mean, any of them. Yeah. Any one of them. I would just say pick one that's, you know, one that you want to invest in, right? Go look at the prices, see which one you'd like to, you know, spend, and I'd do that one, especially if you're profitable. You know, if you're not profitable yet, then I would go with the cheapest one and work that account, collect data on that account, and then, you know, that data will help you become profitable. That's the thing. Like, you don't have to go through any sort of life trauma. You don't have to spend X amount of years. Like, lightning doesn't have to come down and strike you before you become a profitable trader. All you have to do is collect data, let the data lead you to the profits. You guys know that, right? You do know that, right? People think like I must have to go through some sort of life trauma to get to the next level, and it's just not the case. Just literally follow the data, right? Collect the data, follow it, and if you trade the profitable data, you'll become profitable. There you go. Oh, futures to be in Pakistan? Damn. I wonder when that's going to come. Sick of the slippage. I feel that, bro. I feel that. That slippage is no joke. You got slippage, you got spread, you got commissions. I mean, my goodness. I didn't realize how much we were getting robbed. Let's get it. Give me a hell yeah. What up, Edge? How we feeling? Edge. Who remembers Edge? Edge was one of my favorite wrestlers back in the 90s. And his brother Christian. Who remembers those two guys? Yeah, I do. I think that guy's still wrestling. He's like literally like the face of the or maybe he's, I don't know if he still is, but slippage during London was crazy. Wow. I bet. Yeah, if I were you guys, I would I mean, I ditched forex. I don't really trade any forex anymore. It's just too much spread between spread, slippage, and commissions. I mean, my goodness. My goodness. Create a brokerage firm for us? You know, I always wanted to do like a hedge fund. Some sort of hedge fund. Yeah. Oh, Black Friday deal? Yeah. Yeah, grab the top one. One of the things I like about the top one is that you can get cheap instant funded accounts. So you don't have to pay, you don't have to go through any like a combine or evaluation. Like it's just straight to the money, instant. And right now you can copy 6 of them. So take advantage of that copy trader, gang. You seen Exit Strat? He said 5,000 times 3. Right? How many guys would just like to multiply your profits? It's the easiest thing to do with these copy traders now. Yeah, the spear. That's right. The spear was his That's crazy. Ayush got slipped 60. How you gonna do that to Ayush? That ain't right. Damn. My goodness. Hey, Yush, when you coming over to futures, man? When you coming over to futures? Man, you guys are crazy. Look at these guys in the clubhouse. These guys are crazy. When Nick pulls out the arrows. Arrows. The Hardy Boys. No, that wasn't the Hardy Boys. But I did like watching the Hardy Boys, yeah. Yeah, Top Step's gonna be the only firm I believe now to have Project X. I think I'm not too sure. I think they might own it or something. So, yeah. Yeah, they'll have a Tradeovate. Yeah, Tradeovate. Trading View, Tradeovate, all that. Asian session trade? Yeah, let's take a look real quick. Let's see. All right, so last night Asian session, let's take a look. Boom, boom, boom. Asian, which was this one. Yeah, this one right here. So it's like a 15-minute celery play. 15 celery, pretty clean move. Yeah, this was the start of a new 1 hour candle as well. So yeah, basically close partials right there, let the rest of it run. Stops are kept below these lows here. So as we came up to this range here, we moved stops, closed partials. and then just, yeah, let the rest run. It was a beauty. Yeah, wanted to see if we can come down for that lower wick down there, but no bueno. No bueno. So, yeah, trusted the idea that we had the celery play here. This is also a 30-minute breakout, too. So, 30-minute breakout. The entry on the 30-minute would have been somewhere like right around here, but we just couldn't use that entry. You know, there was just much more confirmed right there. So, we still had plenty of range to move up. So, we took the entry here, closed partials there, and then let the rest of it run up. Yeah, it was a good trade. It was very nice, very nice. Yeah, that was the trade, yep. What's up with my man's background? Yo, for real. Hey, Rafi, how are ya? Good to see you. Good to see you. What's poppin', big dog? How we feeling?
Good morning, my brother. Blessed and highly favored, my guy. Another day.
Great to see you, man. Great to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Are we doing winners?
The winners are here, baby.
Okay.
The winners are here.
Bro, they're here in Asia. They're here in London. They're here in pre-New York. New York. Sheesh. Can't make that up, man.
Hungry, baby. You gotta be hungry. You gotta be.
Of course, you know it. Bands. What's poppin', brother?
Yeah, man. What'd you do last night after Asian? Anything good?
Took a shower. Read a couple of pages of this book right here.
Did you speak nicely to the water? Okay,
Dude,
nice.
I have red light.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we get a little time in there with the water and the red light. And then yeah, I just went to bed in London this morning, and we're here. We're here.
We're back.
Yep. Too blessed to stress, my brother. That's true. That's fact right there.
Oh, let's go.
What do you do, Nick?
What did I do? Me and Anna stayed up and we were just talking, talking about old times, new times, just life, just a good quality conversation.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Talking about some of the early days. Yeah. Trading.
And reviewing those time, man. Those ones are priceless.
Yeah, man. It's good. It's a good conversation. Like 2 hours just sitting on the floor, just hanging.
Dang, sleep jet right there, man.
Yeah. The good old times, man.
Too.
The good old times.
Getting closer too with the new one.
Yeah, new baby any day now. So literally any day, any moment now. Could be on today's live stream. You never know.
Oh snap! 9:30.
Who knows, bro?
Like old times.
Who knows? Can we get a repeat of Kingston? We'll see.
Dang.
Any day.
I'm gonna have to shut it down. Baby's coming out.
Yeah. Yep. But it is, it's pretty cool when you sit around, you reminisce, and trust me, gang, whatever you feel like you're going through right now, like it's still gonna be, you got to get the job done, right? So that way you can sit on the floor at midnight and just reminisce about those stories. Those stories last forever. The stories never fade away, and the fact that you can continue to talk about them and appreciate them, and one day even tell them to your kids and whatnot, and just appreciate the journey, right? I really, that's one thing I would say, is kind of, I wish I would have just, and I did a good job at it, but I wish I would have appreciated it more. I did appreciate it. I really did, though. I knew without a shadow of a doubt that I wasn't ever going to settle for a life of mediocrity. So during those tough times, I always knew, and I would glance over at Anna from time to time and say, honey, I'm perfectly happy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know where we're going. I know where we're headed. And, you know, although times are extremely tough right now, like, you know, just having like $100 in the bank account, $30 in the bank account, just, I love you, you know, and I love life, and I love the journey, and I love the process that we're on, and we're going to get there. You know, there's no doubt in my mind. I never had a single doubt that I could do something big with life. And you got to believe big in life. You can't let, you know, the just the adversities of life, right? We're meant to experience, you know, so can you enjoy experiencing everything, right? There is no good or bad or happy or sad or mad, or it's just all experiencing. So if you can walk with a grateful heart as you move through life, and especially through that struggle that can be pretty tough. Actually, it can be very tough. Toughest thing you may ever do, you know, and we thought about it, and we say, you know, we really didn't make any money at all from 2012 to probably 2021, right? 2020, 2021. So, you know, we made some money here and there, but it wasn't anything that we were looking for, right? And it was just enough to keep us in the game. It was just, every little victory was placed in a divine moment at the right time, just when one of us needed it or something, you know? So it's like, it's just incredible how it all works like that. And you always have everything you need when you need it too, which is pretty interesting. But you got to appreciate your journey. You know, you really do. You really do. It's tough to hear that, you know, when you're in the midst of it all. But I would hear leaders talk from the stage saying a message like this, and I would appreciate it. I would say, you know what? That's probably one of the most difficult things to do for 95% of the people in attendance here today. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to be grateful. I'm going to be thankful. Even though I only got like $26 in the bank, right? At least I made it here to this conference, or to this session, or to whatever, to hear something and be around winners, and, you know, just going all in, you know. And again, when you put in that work, that's where you develop that worth. And when success finally does catch up with you, you feel worthy of it. You truly do, because you know the work that was put in on the back end. So it's just an incredible opportunity. So appreciate the journey. You know, don't give up. Don't give in to the little adversities in life. They'll all make you better.
Powerful, brother.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people are going through that now. A lot of people. In a group this size, you have many people, you know, working the job now and believing big. And, you know, I see you. I see the work that you're put in. I know what it's like to do that. And you may not get any sort of clapping, right, or claps from anyone around you, but we're clapping for you over here. We really are. We know what it takes to win, and that's why winners never say things like this guy, emo trades, blah, 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 blah. Like, winners, they never say stuff like that. When they hear a talk like this, their ears turn up, right? They go, that guy relate to that guy, right? You can tell very quickly. So you'll never hear winners downplaying anyone for, you know, going through that struggle in the journey, and they're always going to be there to lift them up, believe in them, because it's true. There's not going to be a lot of people that believe in you on your way through to the top and throughout this journey. So to be a part of somewhat of a group or a community where others are going to sharpen you, I mean, that basically saved my entire process coming up in the game. So that's what we're trying to do here, you know, like show you what it's like a little bit further down the path. Tell you that we understand it's extremely difficult and very, very hard. 98% of people are not going to make it, right? But that's where you got to separate yourself, you know, and that's where you got to, like I said, I looked around, I said, damn, there's probably maybe 2% of people that are actually going to listen to what this guy's saying up here about being grateful in the moment of adversity, and that was going to be me. You know, so my prayer is that that's you today, that you're not sitting there thinking blah, 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 but you're sitting there thinking, you know what? He's right. It is tough, but I can get there. And this community or this person or that person does believe in me, you know, and through the work, right, you will develop the worth. So Stay on this thing like a dog on a bone, right? Don't let anyone steal your dream or your vision about where you're going or downplay it in any way, right? They're just upset that they didn't have the courage to do it by themselves or do it themselves, right? So just keep that in mind. Winners win. Winners win. Been trying to take a trade on gold last 2 months. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, man. Let's get it. The level up. The level up is real. Yeah, a lot of people relate. You know, a lot of people relate. Trust me, we're more alike than we are different. You got to realize that. So we can help each other. All right, we can help each other. All right, so let's see if we can catch a little pullback here, right? Maybe take some buys off support now that price has moved up pretty drastically here. I would expect somewhat of a pullback, ideally coming down to retest 34 there. So if we could see that, that'd be great. We got 1 minute on this closure, and it's 9 a.m. So we'll see what happens on the closure, and we go from there. Possibly we could potentially get involved in these sells, but I don't know. Keep in mind, 1 hour, 4 hours, very bullish. Yeah, we are kind of tapping into a support. Resistance, but that daily, yeah, that daily got room here, man. So I feel like this 4 hour can probably push through, especially if you get a strong 1 hour closure. We'll see what happens. Let's see how the candle closes. If the 1 hour really closes like right at resistance here, then we may have a shot. But I could definitely see a pullback coming in. I think we got to wait for a bearish closure though. Ideally, if it can happen up here, that would be better, right? So one more maybe bullish candle that comes up, we close there, and then the 9 to 9:15 candle gives us a resistance here, right? And then we look to take sells off that resistance and short it back down towards like 34 here. So we could take partials around like 38, right? And then let it run back into the range. Cool. So that's the plan moving forward. That's the plan here. So let's keep in mind that this you have this level of resistance here, and let's see what we do. Let's see. Just experienced a hurricane, man. I'm glad you're all right. I'm glad you're good.
Yeah, when is your hurricane season out there?
Ours? I think ours is, I don't even know. I think it's I have no idea.
Is it around now?
I thought it was like to like bring in the winter, maybe. Yeah, at the end of summer. Yeah, I think at the end of summer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it was like November or something.
I'm not even too sure. Hair's on point. Oh, thank you, thank you. Hey, so the reason I usually wear hats on the stream, because I don't wear hats like everywhere I go. But the reason I do is because I ain't trying to look like you guys, eggheads. Yeah. Some of you guys, you take the headset off, and I still see it on your head. What? How? Like what? What do they call it? Dent head? Dent head. Yeah, that's what I picture that emo trader dude looking like dent head, just headphone look going on. Yeah, so that's usually why I wear a hat, because I'm trying to protect myself out here, you know. I'm already frying my brain with these with this headset here. Den head, bro. I'm good on that. I'm good. Oh man. Yeah, there you go. I ain't trying to go out like that. Come on, man. You trying to make me look like this? I'm trying to wear that hat. I gotta protect my head, bro. Yo, there it is. How am I gonna be able to think properly like that? Oh man. Does Top One support TradingView? They're about to. Yeah. They're it looks like they're rolling out Tradeovate now. So they'll have Tradeovate and Trading View, so you'll be able to use it. Yeah, I mean, I use Trade08 for my live personal capital, so I use Trade08 as well. The only thing is you have like a slight delay, right? So again, I think we used to have that anyway with like using MT5. I would always like chart on Trading View, or like analyze on Trading View, and then just place my trades on MT5, right? So that's probably what I'll do moving forward. That's what I do anyway with my live account. I place my trade over there, but I always watch here because it's just slightly delayed, where Project X is a little bit more like kind of fluent. It don't matter. I ain't trying to be some egghead that's getting money, you know. Getting money, yeah, you can't be getting money and be some egghead, you know. So gamers changing how humans evolve, bro. Someone sees me in the store, they go, "Are you a streamer?" I go, yeah. Well, how do you know? I'm, Nick Stewart from Time D Trading. Did you recognize me? And they're like, "No, not at all, actually. I just seen that stupid egghead thing you got going on." I was like, "You probably a streamer, aren't you?" Oh, so you don't know me? You never seen my stream? You don't know who I am? The Nick Stewart from Time D Trading. Hey, you know what's crazy? Shout out to the one dude. I seen him on the highway. He was like, "Yo, bro, I couldn't really talk to him for too long. My guy screams out the window, 'Yo, Nick, what's good? I'm from the streams.'" Just bounce. Yeah, he seen me in my Porsche. I was like, "What? Like, that's crazy." I was on the highway coming back up from Tampa, and we're like in a little bit of traffic. I was like, "What? That's wild." Am I the only one seeing that 5-second behind on the stream? Yeah. YouTube always has like a couple second delay. Oh, snap. Are we in any trade? Not yet. But maybe if this candle here closes red, then we could look to take some sells here. I'm only looking for sells back down into right here. Yeah, 34. Yeah, those are the sells I'm looking for, because at anything above 34 is most likely going to remain bullish, right? So if you can get this pullback, right, where price comes down into 34, right, you may take this trade like that. That would kind of be the trade I'm looking for on that second red candle, right? And then we kind of come down here, plant the support above. I think the buys are going to play back out, right? So that's kind of just like a potential break, retest, new support above that range, and then the continued move up. So that's the main move I'm looking for, right? This will be the counter trend move. So this one, I'm going to wait for a confirmation. If we get the bearish candle closure and it looks good and it's up here, it's not down here, right? Like it's somewhere we still have room to trade down into that 34 zone, then I'll take that trade. If not, then what I'll do is if it closes, either let's say it closes like this, right? Then I'll just wait for that support. Yeah, I'll just wait for support sitting here, and then maybe look to go long coming back up. Yep. Yeet. Doesn't matter to me. I just follow the candles. Scared to wear headphones? Yeah, you should be. You should be. At least get a couple hats. Wear some hats.
Yeah. Get the, where are those quarter ones, bro? You gotta have those in your back pocket too, because all these things with these wireless ones are not the greatest ones.
Yeah, they're not. They're not. I try to not do it with anything else, like even like headphones. I always use like wired headphones, if that makes any difference. But
yeah, I don't know what I have mine over here somewhere. I don't know where they are. But yeah, I use those like if I'm gonna be doing something, you know, around or whatever. I'm going on in the car,
gym,
or whatever. I use the
stuff like that.
Yeah. The core ones.
The delay on Top Step could be solved. I think I have that basic subscription. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have all that. But I'll look into it. Yeah, I'll look into it. I'll definitely whatever I need to get to stop any lag, I'll get it. I think I have the proper or best subscription you can get though. See Melly in London. I'm done. Where do you guys come up with this stuff, man? That's crazy. That's wild, see Melly. Oh my gosh. Cannon, how we feeling, big dog? You know, it's funny. I was just thinking of you, bro. I kid you not. You randomly just popped in my mind like maybe a day or two ago. Yeah, what's popping, big dog? Yeah, sorry to hear that. Good to see you here, though. And nice to see your perspective on everything. The fade.
Yeah, Johnny in the house.
Yeah, the reason we didn't do any sort of fade here is because this wick is too low. This candle's too bullish. You know, so at that point you need a much shorter wick, right? Something with a smaller wick would have been best. Had that candle maybe look something like this, where it's like almost like a rejection, right? Then we could have took that fade right on the low. So go back and look at all the fades I take, and you'll see that they're very similar to that, right? Instead of that, we got this, which makes it a much healthier bullish candle. Therefore, when you see that, you want to wait for the actual closure confirmed on your side before taking the impulse trade. Okay, so this is not good. This candle, you should wait. This, you can take the trade on. Does that make sense? Very slight. I want you to see the difference in that. Slight difference, right? Good, clean candle. A rejecting candle with a low wick. That right there, yeah, that wick right there is where you want to take your fades off of. Boom, right there. Anyone have a question on that? Right there, boom. Right? Because other than that, now you're, you know, this candle's like just a little bit too good of a bullish candle. Yeah. Johnny Gems. Hey, how are you? There he is. How's it going?
Poppin'.
How's it going?
How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, boys?
How you doing, brother?
What's
Good to
Gucci?
see you.
It's good. Rafi, what up, Nick? Good to see you guys.
Great to see you, bro. Mr. Johnny Payouts. Congrats. What's that? Another
Oh,
4K?
Hey.
Another
Thank you,
4K
bro,
last
yeah.
night.
Another 4K
Savage.
before Thanksgiving. How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, bro. Shout out TT. Shout out
Bro.
Asian Session, man. What a trade.
Not too many 20-year-olds having 10K plus months. Not too many. You glad that I brought up trading when you were 15 years old and told you, hey, watch this and do that and take a look at that and don't do it that way, but do it this way? It's coming
Oh, yeah,
together
bro.
now, brother, ain't it?
Absolutely, bro. 100%, bro.
Coming together now.
Imagine could have made so many excuses like that I was in high school, don't trade, but bro, no excuses, bro. Your mentorship just went all in on it, bro.
He said, I'm in high school, Nick. Do you think I should start now? Imagine what type of dweeb I would have been to say, no, John, finish your studies at school and then go ahead and start to learn how to... No, right now, bro. Not now, but right... Who's from the South? Anyone from the South here?
Exactly.
In the South, you got two different things. You got now, and then you got right now, right? Anyone from the South? I said, dude, you need to start that right now.
100%, bro. That made sense, bro.
What's all my people from the South?
And-
Alabama?
and they-
Oh, man.
And thank God we took action on it, bro. You know,
Thank God, brother.
screw waiting, bro. The best time to start to go at your goals was literally yesterday, bro. The next best time to start is today, man. You know, start today. You got goals, you got things you want to accomplish in life. Like, don't wait till tomorrow, next month. Start right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm blessed that I started now, you know, in
Yeah.
trading.
Yup.
So,
Now's the
your
time,
future self
baby.
will thank you if you start now.
Tomorrow's an illusion. It's make-believe.
Literally, bro.
It's false. Any discounts for
Literally.
Black Friday in the clubhouse? Absolutely not. If anything, we're probably gonna. Yeah, there will never be. Is there any discounts for Lamborghini on Black Friday or Gucci or Louis or any of that? I doubt it. Right? We don't. There will never be a discount ever in the clubhouse. It's already discounted at a rate that is mind blowing. right? So no, never discounts. You might have a top 1 discount for Black Friday though. Yeah, on some top 1 accounts. Right now, baby. That's right. You need to get in right now though, because there is a price increase
right
coming up.
Quality over quantity.
Yo, welcome to the machine. Everyone joining the clubhouse today, welcome to the revolution, gang, where we buy our lives back, right? Where we actually get good at the skill set and create our own economy, right? Screw waiting on the economy of what's going on in the world. How about you create your own pocket economy? And we're doing that right here every day in the clubhouse. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, bro.
I love you. How you doing, big dog?
Hey, man.
Say hi.
Right about that.
Look, John's over there. Rafi, say hey, guys.
How's it going, champ?
Say hello.
Who's that?
Say hello.
That,
What's up, bro?
Mr. King.
The big dog.
What's going on, champ?
The big dog's
Mr.
here.
King, bro, for real. I'm gonna call you Mr. King for now on, bro.
Yeah, Mr. King.
Guy's a G.
I hope he gives him better looks next time.
You're right.
During
Bro,
the
he's gonna
meetup,
be,
bro, he just gave me this look like,
I know, bro. He does that.
Who are
to
you?
everyone.
Who are
Yeah,
you?
bro. I know, bro. He'll start crying too, like if he doesn't like you.
I know, man, that's crazy.
He's always checking people out, you know,
Yeah,
new people,
observing.
observing. Yeah, bro.
Okay, we got price looking pretty okay here. So let's see if we can get a top wick. We still have a good like 50 pips coming back down into the range. So possibilities here that we continue moving down. Worst case, we wait on the 30 minute, right? And that'll lead us right into 930 here. So we'll see how we do on the 15 and then go from there.
Yeah, we feel not bad.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad.
Did you get the top 1 pre-live yet? No, I guess I gotta wait like 2 or 3 days. So I should have it tomorrow, right? If not tomorrow, then maybe next week. There's a holiday this week, so maybe I mean definitely by Monday. Yeah, I'm excited. Daily payouts.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Screw it. We're going in.
Too, honestly.
We're going in.
Let's get it. Going in.
Okay, no rush here, right? If we have to, we'll wait on the 30. It's not a big deal. Let's see if we can get the top wick that we're looking for, right? And then we can potentially have a sell stop right on the break of that low there. The boss is here. Yeah. He is. Yeah, it's 9:15 too. We should have some good volume coming in as well, but we're going to need a top wick. If not, we let this candle melt down, retest the level without us, and then we wait for support.
Yep. Yeah, it's fine. The markets don't want to give us what we want, then we stay disciplined, man. We stay disciplined to what we want.
Yep. Everybody give Johnny Gems a big hey, how are you? There you go. Yeah, big congrats to
shout-outs
John,
poppin'.
bro. Cracking well over 10K this
Thank
month.
you, bro.
So
Thank you, bro. Journey's just getting started, bro. You know, it's only up from here.
it's crazy. It's a beautiful thing.
Hell yeah, bro. And it's hell yeah, bro. So, chat, listen to this guy, bro. You know, take notes when this guy speaks. You know, all I've done was just applied the knowledge, applied the mentorship, you know, that he's given me, that Nick has given me, you know. So, knowledge is only potential. Power becomes power when you put it into use, right? So, everything you're learning here, just apply it, right? Apply it, and it's going to make an impact on your life, you know, because I could speak for myself here as a mentee of Nick.
Well, one of the good things about John is he didn't have much of society's ways in him yet. Yeah, as a kid, and yeah, he's programmed by the cartoons and the food and all that, but he didn't even enter the job world or the real world yet that's out there. That's really just out there to limit your potential in a way. You know, I'm sorry to even say it like that, but it's true. You know, so he didn't have a lot of life to filter through yet, right? Keep in mind, I really got him at. It wasn't 15. It was like 9 or 10, where I slowly started speaking life into him, right? Speaking a belief and abundance and possibility into him, right? So by the time trading came around, he had already taken that knowledge and applied it and became basically one of the best baseball players in our town, right? And then he slowly started to transition out of baseball and then begin to move into trading, but still taking those same principles that I taught him when he was just 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. You know, keep in mind, I'm 10 years older, no, 15 years older than John, right? So keep in mind, I was well on my way into my journey when I was in my mid-20s, right? When he was 10, 11 and 12 and whatnot. So I was learning things from Mr. V and my mentors, and I was coming back home and just pouring it into him, right? And I was just, you know, sharing that information. And yeah, so, you know, what was good is he didn't have a lot of doubt. He didn't have a lot of negativity because he didn't experience that part of life just yet. You know, I mean, to a certain degree he did, right? But he wasn't
prepared for it.
He wasn't a, you know, silly adult yet. You know what I mean? You know how we get when
He
we're
hasn't
adults.
eaten that fruit yet.
Yeah. So it was, and then, you know, there's a lot of innocence in, you know, the things that he talks about because he just sees it for what it is. He doesn't have to see it with the filter of, well, you know, I've been through this and that and that and that and that and that, like throughout my job career or, you know, whatever. So relationships, you know, it's a lot easier to, what is it? Teach a dog new tricks, right? Or teach a new dog than teach an old dog new tricks or whatever, right? So, and that the only reason that is because they don't have to filter out everything that's happened in their life and their upbringing and what they learned growing up and all that stuff yet. So, yeah, it's pretty neat.
It is.
All right, here's our push down. Yeah, so no top wick, no problem. No top wick, no trade, no problem. You know, we're disciplined traders here. We'll see how we do as we tap into 34, and then maybe, just maybe, right, that 1 hour candle, where is it? May want to come back up. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And that's how simple our job is, bro. The crazy thing is, like, some people can't be disciplined to rules. Like, some people have to take those sells, and it's like, yo, your job doesn't have to be complicated like that, right? The job is as simple as, yo, the edge is present, we execute trades. If the edge is not present, then we don't execute trades. Like, why do we gotta fight that so hard, right?
Yep.
So yeah, patience and discipline here for the win.
Exactly.
Yeah, putting the pressure on the playbook, exactly. Letting that playbook or letting that trade and edge guide you through the session, right? Safeguard you, protect you from you. That's what trading edge, that's what a trading edge does, right? It protects you from you getting in your own way, right? So yeah, get out of your own way, let the trading edge do its thing.
Yeah, man. You got to understand, it took me a long time to be a profitable trader, you know, and when I look back at the journey, the more I look into it and become like a detective on when it all clicked was just when I started following the playbook, right? For some reason, I just started following it. Thank God, right? I said, you know what? I need to follow this, right? And I just decided to do it. And that seemed to be when most of my struggles began to fade away. So I realized very quickly that I don't have to be anything special. I just have to follow the proven plan that works. And as I did that, I liked the result I was getting. So I was like, wow, that's, you know, I was stringing together 2, 3, 4 weeks in a row of just simply following, taking breakouts, onions, and celeries, right? And I would go, wow, you know, I really like those results. You know, those are more like the results that I'm looking for in this trading project that I'm working on, you know? So as you begin to do that, you begin to like those results, right? And then you begin to commit to the plan because you see that it's not you anymore. It's just the fact that you are following the proven plan, right? The system that works in terms of bringing profits in. So that's really all you have to do at the end of the day. It's a lot easier said than done, but if you can come to grips and get yourself to that point, you know, you won't need handouts, right? You won't need you know, anyone for anything, right? You can open up your laptop in the middle of the Caribbean while you're hanging out with your family at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, look at the charts, see what it's looking like, and if it's looking good according to that playbook, you can make thousands of dollars. Anyone want to get to that point? I mean, that's like living the dream right there, you know? So it's a skill that's worth getting good at, worth, you know, looking into, and stop gambling, right? It's not going to happen by pure luck. You know, someone asked yesterday, you know, do I believe in luck? I believe in positioning, right? I believe that you can position yourself with the things that you do and entertain for luck, you know, and being prepared and aware and all that is where, you know, people tend to look like they're getting lucky, but they're just prepared.
Facts,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, someone asked like, how is it proven? It's proven through statistics, right? Through data. So we can proudly say that this trading edge is statistically reliable, meaning we have already taken hundreds of trades, and over those series of hundreds of trades, we have reached a probability, right, which is 75 to 8% win rate. So we could say over 100 trades, we're landing in the middle of 70 to 80% win rate every time. And that's thanks to statistics, right? Because you think about it, like the markets are moving up and down, right? We know that, but like there's patterns that repeat themselves over and over again. And thanks to past mentors and previous years and time, we've collected data on those patterns, right? And we have developed a statistical edge.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
So if that makes some sense, bro.
fortunately for me and you, I had someone who had collected the data already, right? I learned a lot. I studied everything that Raja Banks was doing when it came to candlesticks. So I was blessed enough, and again, so are you. If you're on this stream hearing me talk, you are blessed enough as well to have someone who already has the proven data. Now you just got to learn the details and the nuances and start getting it to work for you in the way that it works, right? So that's where I already had the proven data. I just had to start collecting it on my own to make sure I was doing it right, because you're gonna see the playbook here, but then it's gonna take some time, right, to where you're gonna mess it up a little bit. So basically, I got Raja, studied him all day, every day, and then just messed up that system for like a year straight. And worked out the kinks, found the details, found the nuances, journaled all my trades, watched what happened when I entered on this wick versus that wick, or if I used a current candle or a previous candle, or if I kept stops below the previous low or the current low, or if I put them back. I studied it all. I went absolute sicko mode, right? And just locked in to a level where now I can read these markets like a book, right? To where I know what I'm looking at. I know what I want. I know what I'm not. Like, I know what I'm not going to settle for, right? So all that happened through trial and error. And then once that full year went by, right? So let's say 1 to 2 years of study, watching Raja Banks, another 1 year of just implementing it, messing it up on my own, journaling the trades, going back and looking at them every single week, and then 1 year of applying all those adjustments, right? That basically put me in a position to where I never had to worry about money again, to where I never really had another negative month almost. Like, I haven't had a red month in 2 years, 2.5 years, right? So I was willing to do the work on the front end, right? To study it, to get it together. And that's why I preach so much about knowing that you're in that learning stage versus the earning stage, because everyone gets into trading and thinks they automatically enter the earning stage. All right, here I am. I got my account. Time to make some money, right? You'd be sadly mistaken, right? Anyone have any friends? They go, hey, man, I just started my own trading account. You're like, oh, brother, let me pray for this guy. How do I tell him it's gonna be all right? So you think that you're entering into the earning stage, but you'd be sadly mistaken, right? Because there's a lot of learning that comes into this. There's a lot of trial and error, a lot of time that has to be committed, right? But then eventually, if you're willing to put that work in, you got it, right? I came in, I tried to earn right away. I basically wasted 2.5 to 3 years. I don't want to say I wasted, but I could have done it quicker, right? Had I understood this concept and this idea. So yeah, I don't even know where we started going into that, but I forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah, man. You're right, though. Just like anything, gotta learn it, and then you could start earning.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like you can't have the fire without the wood, right? You gotta put the wood first, and then you have the fire. It's like you gotta learn how to trade professionally, then you'll trade professionally.
Facts. Do the thing, and you shall have the power. You can't have the power and then do the thing.
Pay the price, and it's yours.
Do what's required. Get what's desired.
God will sell you anything for the price of labor. So you put the work in for some, you are guaranteed to get something back for it.
Yeah. Okay, 9:30 is upon us. So we got 2 minutes for 9:30. We're coming right down into 34. This is where if we're gonna move up, we're gonna move up from here, right? So what I want to see here is if we are going to fade this, right, it's got to be done the right way. So we have to move down into the range, right? We have to have some sort of a high. We have to move down into the range, break whatever lows are there, and then we have the buy stop, right, to reject. If these start rejecting here, you should have a candle that comes up, right, breaks its own high after creating a lower wick, and then at least comes up to give that candle a high, and then maybe this 1 hour candle comes back up, right? So we'll see about all that when we get there. But if we let's say we close below, then what we'll probably have to do is wait for a bullish closure back above on the 15-minute, right, and then we could take the buy from there. But we'll see. Let's see what the candle throws. Let's see what cards we get here. When John started, I think John was like 15 when he started, right? It's like 5 years ago too.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I took my first course when I was 15.
15.
I was like in 10th grade in high school. Then like came about this system, like the next year, like 16 years old, started learning about this system specifically, and really started to lock in then.
Yeah, 15. He said, bro, 15, yeah. What the hecky? Bro, you know what I was doing at 15? I was watching Paid in Full in New Jack City, planning on how I would conquer my local town. What? Yeah, you know, look, we're gonna do this hilarious. Big. We're gonna do it big, real big, bigger than they've ever seen it. Oh man! I'll jump on my scooter real quick. How are we gonna take over the whole? We're gonna take over the rock, Green.
Yeah, and like I could have done other stuff too, you know, at 15, but like that stuff I really wasn't interested in, you know. And again, the mentorship that Nick gave me, you know, he already went that route, you know, so I already seen what like results you get from that path. So I was like, screw that, you know, I want different results. I'm gonna have to take a different path. Facts.
Okay, here comes our closure. So it looked like we were just about to close above the range here, but we came crashing straight down. So yeah, 30-minute bearish, right at support. 1 hour still bullish, right? Still bullish. 4 hour, you know, low-key rejecting that resistance here. Daily kind of flipping bearish here. So yeah, nothing right now. I'm gonna delete that. I think we can wait for a closure above, or what we can do is if we get a 945 bullish closure that basically remains below this range here, right, stays below 34, then what we can do is take the celery play coming down. So what I would do at that point with all that volume coming in from the second half of 930, I'd be willing to remove that zone, right, and bring that zone down, knowing that volume should be perfectly fine to blow through some of that traffic to the left with all that clean range there. So if we can get that celery play, I will go for that, and if not, we'll wait for a fake out or something here. Dun, dun. Yeah, we're right here at support too, so we just want to be right careful support, with that. Bro. Yeah.
Looked good on the 15-minute, but nah.
Yeah.
Not on the 30-minute.
There go the 1 hour lows there.
9:30.
Lot of volume. Lot of volume. The one thing I just didn't like here is this range. Right here.
Feel that.
Pakistan, yeah, top one I guess doesn't operate there. Yep. Yep.
Look at the Viking in the house, bro.
The Viking?
Oh,
the Viking? Like the Viking.
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
I was just thinking of London session too, damn.
How was London?
London was great.
Great.
London.
Some gems and yeah, great conversation.
Yeah, bro. Worked on our habits and our mindsets.
Yo.
What's poppin'?
Some Mr. Gems. So Rafi.
Gucci, brother. What's Gucci?
What up, brother?
Fire London Session.
Yeah.
Rafi was there. Johnny was there.
See Melly, you seen C Melly? He showed up, but
Melly.
I think he fell asleep at the desk or something.
Melly,
Yeah,
what
someone
happened
grab
there,
the picture. I
buddy,
They
forget where it
said
went.
that. They said that. Yeah.
Melly, we were down, bro. I thought we were like bad. Like, I thought we were like, yo, it's a game plan, man.
He said, "Yo, it's
And,
Thanksgiving week. It's Thanksgiving week. You know, we're there. We're there."
Yeah, we ended early. We coming definitely for London.
He was like, "I'll be there,
That was
boys."
C Melly, bro. He tried.
He woke up to check if the Zoom link was still available. He's like, nah, I guess not. A little too late."
I even saw exit strat there.
Oh wow!
Fire, bro. Fire.
Exit
Bro,
strat
see
in the
Melly.
London sesh, eh? Come on, baby.
Yeah.
We out here up like we broke, and they out here sleeping like they're rich, man. It's crazy what's going on out here in the world today, huh?
Exactly, bro. You're right, Nick. Honestly, bro.
Exit Strat's making 15 grand a week. Decided to sacrifice sleep and go to London. What a savage. What a savage.
That's pretty smart.
Literally.
Let's go. Exit strat, bro. You're savage, bro.
I know that guy. I know that. You guys know I know that guy.
I
Right?
think I want exit strat, bro. For real.
Yeah.
Hey, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, that's funny. Like that's like low key dedication right there. Imagine making 15 grand a week or something like that, and then just sacrificing sleep to go to London.
Yeah, bro.
My goodness.
I feel that, bro. That's kind of like what I'm on right now, honestly.
Bro, up like we broke.
Up like we're broke, bro. For real.
Sick.
That's what I'm on, bro. Honestly, because like every time I would wake up and like I would see the magnets that you would send like the trade in and be like, yo, look at this, call it a nice beautiful bleeder for London. I would just be like, why am I not there, bro? Like, and it's like if there's opportunity for me to grow closer to my goal, like honestly, like sleep is not worth not being there. Like I gotta be there, you know, like
Yeah.
why would then I'm sleeping on opportunities, like, and I have a problem with sleeping on opportunities, honestly. Like if there's opportunities for us to become better and grow closer to our goals, like why are we sleeping on them, you know?
Literally.
But everyone's
Yeah.
different, everyone's got a different life and stuff, you know, but you know,
Yeah, it's
That's
not
what
doable for like everyone, but like with a schedule and with freedom overall, I mean, yeah.
right, bro. That's just what I think personally.
It's the job anyway, so
Exactly, bro.
That's the job.
yeah. You know, I remember when I had a job back then, it was like I woke up still sometimes with like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and I didn't hesitate whether I was going or not. I was like, yeah, you know, otherwise I don't get paid. So it's exactly the same thing here. So
Exactly, yeah, like that's
Yeah.
what I do, bro, for real.
That's what we do. It's what we do.
So why wouldn't we be at those sessions, yo?
Man,
Really?
exit Strat pulling up to London. $15,000 months.
bro, that was in a week.
And then I got other guys like, hey Nick, I know the clubhouse runs all throughout the day and night, but I mean I'm just exhausted after my 9 to 5 job, man. I don't think I can commit to the Asian thing. I'm usually eat dinner and I'm a little tired and I like to hang out on the couch for a little bit after that, and that's right around the time that you guys are actually running the Asian session. Blah 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 blah. Right, emo trader, right?
Do you want it or not?
Blah 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 blah. And then you got these dudes, and that same guy's like, I'm really struggling financially though, man. I mean, I'm only making like 40 grand a year, and my wife's still working, and I really want to do this trading thing though. But Asian in London and pre-New York, that's just a little too early for me. Like, and then New York session, I work, so I don't know what to tell you then, G. You ain't cut out for this, brother. You ain't cut out. Time to hang it up.
Retire.
No, that's for
In the
real.
jersey up, bro. I'll take
Nah,
it.
that's
Hang it up,
exactly how they be doing.
Literally.
They be
Literally.
like, oh, you know, pre-New York is a little early for me, so you know, can't do it.
Dude, I cannot. That's why it's very difficult for me to accept any excuse ever, because then you got other guys that are making like triple the amount you are with these guys could sleep in all night like a baby if they wanted to, right? Yet they're up
they're
here
not.
at it, grinding, planning for 2026, making sure that their future is secured, you know? So no excuse will do on your way to the top, my friends.
That's bad. Don't look at it as like excuses. Only look at it as opportunities, bro. So like instead of thinking in excuses, think in opportunities. See the opportunities, not the excuse.
Facts.
Exactly.
And same thing with problems, right? You have problems in your life. Don't be a problem thinker, be a solution thinker. So you got problems, think about solutions, not problems.
Facts.
Right? Most of you guys think you have problems, but really you just have solutions, but you think you have problems. But the way you're looking at it is just as a problem thinker. That's why you got problems.
That's why you got problems. Nobody knows nothing.
Low-key, like, true, you know?
Hey, it couldn't be more true than that. I agree. Yeah.
For real, tough love. Yeah, it's absolutely insane seeing some of the clubhouse members too, like someone working jobs, probably having 20K months or some 10K months, and then still up like grinding at the job too, and they're doing all the things together and still gets like or sacrifices to sleep. So it's like, yeah, literally just no excuses really. You want it or not, that's it.
That was like one of the first things Nick ever taught me was separation. Like, look at what everyone else is doing and
do the
do
opposite.
the complete opposite, you know? Because everyone else, you don't want the results that everyone else has. You want the results that certain individuals have, right? So you must separate yourselves from those vast majority of people who have the results that you don't want and follow the people, you know, the small amount of people who have the results that you do want.
Literally, bro. Look at the masses, do the opposite.
Here's what the masses are making according to the IRS filings.
Oh, goodness.
So if you follow them, be prepared to live like them, and be prepared to live under the income. On average, typical full-time year-round employee makes $63,000 a year. Clubhouse, anyone make over $63,000 this year? Anyone? You have now entered the world class, right? You have now done something that, and by the way, I know some of you guys are doing this as a secondary income, right? So if you want to do what everyone else is doing, then you should expect what everyone else is getting, right? So in this case, financially, they're getting about $65,000 per year. And before Tarzan pops out the chat like, I make $85,000 a year, I'm the CEO. All right, not you, all right? You're one of the exceptions. Great job, buddy. You're doing amazing. But the rest of you, right? That's what you have to look forward to, right? Now, look at your dreams, look at your goals, and I have a question. Will you lessen your goals to match that income, or will you go out and make more income to match the goals? Choice is yours. What will you do with it? You have a choice every day. It's on you, right? We believe in you. We believe that you are worth much more than $65,000 a day, right? Never mind a year. So go out there, separate yourself, like John's talking about, from the masses, right? So you can live like other people only imagine, right? Do what others aren't willing to do, so you can live like others are unwilling to live. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Separation, baby. Separation,
baby.
Too easy.
Get off that path, bro. Take the other path.
Yep. You gotta, most people shrink the dream to match the income. I'm gonna encourage you to build the income to match the dream. You know, that's what my mentor taught me, and that's what I would teach you.
Honestly, like, if your goals don't scare you, you should be thinking bigger. Like, your goals should scare you.
Yeah.
Well.
What was my first payout like? It was awesome. It really was. It was about $7,000. I was so pumped up. I was so hyped. It felt so good, you know. And I just knew that it was like I tell you guys, it was the domino. You know, it was the first domino that had to go down in order for me to get on that roll, build up that momentum, and yeah, we've just been getting paid pretty much ever since. Do we lose trades? Absolutely. Do we have red days? Of course. Do we have some red weeks here and there? Absolutely, 100%. But are we winning? Are we scaling? Are we moving in a positive direction towards the vision? Absolutely, 100%. So don't be afraid to lose.
Part of the process.
Yeah. Difference between Top Step and Top One? I'm not too sure. You gotta ask Google. Ask
Just
Google,
like a couple
or
rules, that's it.
couple little rules. That's about it.
always before buying a funded account, like always review the FAQs on the website before buying any funded account, so you know exactly the rules, you know, and the difference between certain firms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or watch a YouTube video maybe on it.
Ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, we're
ChatGPT. Free comedy show. Free comedy show. No charge, no charge. Might be better than Little Mo.
I get that.
Can I increase my mic? Yeah, how's that? Is that a little bit better now? Should be a little bit better now. Let me know. Is that better? Should be good. It's good? It's better? That's how powerful the mind is. Because I didn't even do anything different.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna be
And it
like,
did
bro,
sound
I was like, super,
Isn't that
like,
crazy?
didn't change nothing.
Did sound better too, honestly.
It did sound better, didn't it?
'Cause you
Sound a
told me
little louder, sound a little clearer.
My mind said so.
That's how powerful this mind is. Trying to tell y'all. All right, 1 hour closure, 4 hour closure, all coming up here. All coming up. Sheesh.
Sheesh, we're right at support.
Would have liked that 15 entry up there if we had a top wick, but now that was our idea here. So we're back at the bottom of the range. What do we do? What do we do? 1 hour looks good. If it closes below, that 4 hour is going to remain bearish here after grabbing the pack. The daily is sketchy, right? I could see this daily really coming down today and coming back down to that previous range. You guys remember the range from yesterday? This guy right here. So we kind of broke out of that range, closed with like no top wick. So could this daily candle here, right, break the highs of which it already has done and start continuing to break its lows, right, and drive back down into the range? That's kind of like what I'm starting to see here now, you know, especially if we can get that 4 hour candle to close bearish, right? Keep in mind we were going off of a 4 hour candle that the whole entire session looked like this. Right, so just keep that in mind. If you didn't take any shorts or anything like that, you probably shouldn't have, right? Because you're going against that idea there. But now that this 4 hour candle potentially wants to close bearish, you know, after a top wick, you might continue moving down here.
Yep. Sounds good. Yeah, we have clean range in the 4 hour, so.
Yeah, exactly. Big 1 hour closure. Big 1 hour closure. Has room 4080.
Melted.
Yeah, I agree, brother. I agree.
Later. Yeah, we could maybe get like a new support and then break below for the new 4 hour or something like that. That'd be fire.
Yeah, 15 closed above here. Interesting. Because I'd be also open to potentially sniping this 4 hour top wick. Right, so basically, like the idea is, can we potentially look for buys as this next candle comes up to make that top wick, right? AKA
Fire.
like this bearish candle comes up, makes a top wick, ideally back up towards like 25, right, and then starts to melt down. So if we are going to take any buys, the only reason would be to capture the pips as this wick comes up, and then kind of get out of the buys there and maybe look for more sells, you know, back below here.
Yeah, maybe like a 15 inverted here.
Yee, nasty
like
4
that.
hour, man. Sheesh. Broke the highs, tapped into support,
like that.
resistance. That was dirty.
Yeah, I like buys and sells here, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breakout. All right, but I'll let everyone know if a breakout's coming. Calm down, calm down. Calm down, calm down. Settle down, settle down.
Relax.
You're working. You're making Tamara work overtime here, man. Relax. How do you determine when do you know to abandon the bias? Well, the bias. So what happens is, again, we started the stream with that 4 hour being extremely bullish, right? Like this. So at that point, you want to see if you can continue moving up, don't you? Right? Especially with the daily being bullish. So it's not until now where you actually get some more information here, right? And you actually get that candle that was once up here bullish to close bearish. Now you can abandon that bullish bias in a way, unless you're just trying to catch that top wick like we just talked about. But now moving forward, right, if we break the lows here, close strong bearish, most likely the next candle will continue heading down, right, to bring that daily candle back in the range. So this is when you can kind of flip the bias a little bit. Yeah.
Yep. All based on candlesticks, right?
Yeah, all based on candlesticks. Yep.
Not necessarily the color of the candle, right? But how the candle is forming and stuff and moving.
Yeah. Yeah, I mainly base it off the 4 hour. That's where I get my session bias. So the 4 hour always guides my session. Exactly. So I trade multiple sessions. So I can't just go based off the daily bias. So depending on where the 4 hour is sitting, when I step into my session, whether it be Asian or London or pre-New York or New York, I'm going to move with that 4 hour candle. Right, so I'm gonna move along with that today with the daily being bullish and the 4 hour being bullish. That's why I wanted to wait until we actually had that confirmation, and we had it. But on this candle here, like this is where we would have took the sells today, right? If that candle right there had made a top wick here, those would have been our sells, but we didn't get that, right? So now when this candle closes here, if you look at the 30, you have support sitting there. Right, so again, you see the wick to fill, you have some volume, but with the 4 hour and the daily still being bullish, sometimes if prices move that far, what you'll have on this next candle is not a continued move down, but a rejection off of that support and then a closure back above. So that's what I would have been a little bit more open to taking with that 4 hour and daily being bullish, is if we could have done something like this, kind of wicked out of this area here. Let me try and make it a little, there, let me do it like this. So instead of this candle showing up, right, and it's fine that it does, it's whatever. But let's say that doesn't happen, right, and you're at that support level. What you're looking for there with a bullish bias is a candle that could potentially close back above the range with a nice rejection, to that downside. So anytime you have a bullish 4 hour and a bullish daily, you don't necessarily want to take any sells there, right? I know in hindsight you look at it and you go, what? Look at that, but on the normal regular day basis, right, this is going to happen more times than not. So you want to keep your bullish bias. If you can't get that sell that we looked at on the 15 from like way up top, then you don't want to take the sell down here. A lot of times that's where sellers get activated, price closes back above, and then that 4 hour and daily continue moving up, right? And a lot of times those sellers will get stopped out there. So this time it works out well, but that's sometimes, right? You got to pay attention to what's going to happen sometimes versus most times, and that's how you play the probability game here. That makes sense? Any questions on that? That's very important stuff. Very, very important. Yeah, the shorts will work today, right? But I'm telling you, a lot of days, that right there, that area is going to be snatching liquidity, right? So, yeah, just be careful with that. Wicks are causing us to miss too many opportunities. That's what it seems like. But trust me, if you look at all the trades, you'll realize that those wicks save us from losing trades, right? And I'd rather be saved from losing trades than held back from winning trades, if that makes sense. We're not playing the game that a lot of people think we're playing. We have to protect capital here.
Exactly.
It just seems like that. It's an illusion. It's like it makes you think that way because you really only pay attention to when there's no wick. But every time there is a wick, right? Or let's just say you only pay attention to when no wick moves without you, right? But you never really stick in your mind how many times there was no wick and then a wick was created and you would have got stopped out on that trade, right? So we tend to only look at the ones we miss. But yes, I agree. You should definitely do some testing. You know, don't just take my word for it. Go out and test it. You know, I stand on it because I've tested it, right? But you can't really just take my word. I mean, you could, but you don't have to, right? So you can go try that and kind of collect some data on that as well. Even if the daily is overall bullish and the 4 hours bearish, yes. So what I'll do is so that's a good question. I'll still follow the 4 hour there because a lot of times they will correlate as well, right? So you'll have a bearish daily, but what you want to see here, like let's say your bearish is daily. Let's say your daily's bearish, right? And you're looking at it, but your 4 hour is bullish. So that means that your 4 hour is moving up. Right now, let me tell you the reason for that move up on the 4 hour. So you may say, I want to take buys here, right? But what's taking place is the 4 hour may be running into a resistance. And at the same time, what you're looking at is not the 4 hour not continuing bullish, but it establishing that top wick for price to continue now moving down. So a lot of times what's going to happen is like, let's say you have a 4 hour, but it's tapping the target. And it's already now made and established that top wick, you're going to be looking for price to basically go down off of that resistance level there. So, and what that does is that makes up that daily top wick. So although the 4 hour is bullish here, it's bullish as support while the daily just made a top wick. So does that make sense? There's a million different scenarios we can run through, right? Now look, if that 4 hour candle is not at a target, and the target's up here, right? Price just continuing from up here, moving down, then you may have some more room, right? That daily candle might want to make a steeper top wick and come up. So, but if you're at the target, although your 4 hours bullish, I'm going to be pretty much looking for sells, kind of like up here, like today where your 4 hour was bullish, right? 4 hour bullish here, right? But we were kind of at resistance. You see that wick up? We were at a resistance level. So, but the thing about today is the daily was bullish. So in your question, you're asking what about if the daily was bearish, right? But today the daily was bullish. That's why we didn't get as aggressive. But when we came here today, the 4 hour looked like that, right? So that's why I was looking for the potential sells off the 15-minute right here, because we could say, hey, look, 4 hours bullish, but it tapped its target, you know, and we could probably see a move down. 1 hour tapped its target. 30-minute tapped its target. The only issue is we didn't get that top wick there, and that's fine. You know, that's going to happen. So I'm no stranger to that. You know what I mean? That can happen to me multiple times a month, and I'll still walk away profitable. You know, I'm not worried about trades like that. I just want to execute on things that are duplicatable. You know, things that I could look at and say, hey, I've taken that 100 times and it's worked. Yeah.
I'm good right here.
Okie dokie.
Close right here, gold.
4 hour closing. We never broke the
Looking
lows.
good.
Interesting. Very interesting here. Yeah, even like
4 minutes.
excuse me, even like another move up, you know, might be willing to participate in that, but once that move goes on, like that's now the 4 hour candle top wick, right? So if we get some sort of resistance now from here, now we can go down and look to sell into that wick fill. Like that.
That'd be fire. I'm just flowing here with price action.
Yeah. Stream schedule for this week? Yeah, so this week we're just going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So tomorrow will be our last day on the YouTube live stream. We'll run a session in the clubhouse on Friday. We'll also run a London session, an Asian session, a London session on the day of Thanksgiving, basically, right? So depending on where you live, it's either Thursday or Wednesday night. Yeah,
London is out every day, basically.
Yeah, London is running every day this week. So there's no break in London. The only break we're going to take is in the New York session and the pre-New York session and the Asian session on Thursday. Other than that, we're just straight back to it on Friday and stuff.
Yeah, so Friday's Asian is there, right?
Friday.
Yeah, make sure that it's U.S. Thursday.
No, because that would be Thursday night. So there's no. Put it like this: on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, there will be no pre-New York, there will be no New York, and there will be no Asian. So.
Oh, okay, like that. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Let me bring a calendar up. Let me bring a calendar up.
So there's no Asian for some of you guys on Friday morning.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, think of the U.S. because everybody's in different. Like, if you're in Asia, it's gonna be your Friday.
Yeah. So I think that's Thursday, right? This is the day of Thanksgiving, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Exactly,
this day right here, there's gonna be no pre-New York, no New York, and no Asian session that night. Okay. But there will be a London and all that stuff. But technically in New York or the US, that's going to be the night of the 26th. So the morning of the 27th, there will be a London session and an Asian session. Does that make sense? Okay, here we are. November 25th in the New York session, right? Okay. So in terms of my time schedule, right? In terms of my time schedule, right? So this 26 here, we're going to have an Asian. We're going to have a full day. An Asian, a London, a pre-NY, right? And a net NY sesh. All right? This next day, we're only going to do London. Right? Or I'm sorry, Asian and London. Asian, London. So no pre-New York and no New York, and then no Asian basically that night of my night, which is a lot of your Friday mornings. Yeah, does that make sense? I don't
Yeah.
We're not really going to do much. We're just going to run a New York session here in the clubhouse on Friday, and obviously the
And
London
too.
Yeah, in the London. But yeah, we'll probably just hop on for like an hour, see what happens around like 9:30 or whatever, and then just call it. Yeah, we're going to do some stuff on Friday, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, other than that, we're pretty much into it. So pretty much just
So no last
Thanksgiving Day.
Asian of the week, if that makes it easy.
Exactly. So the last Asian of the week will not happen. Yeah, exactly. Because that'll still be that'll be Thanksgiving night, pretty much.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Closing up here too.
I guess
Yeah, perfect.
that was probably extremely confusing, so just rewind that like 100 times and you should be...
It shouldn't be that confusing.
All right. Cool. So let's see here. So what I'm looking for now is a bit of a wick up. So if price can kind of move up here and reject and then end up closing like this, that should do it for our 4-hour top wick, right? And then we can aim for that wick fill to take these sells. Looks good. Looks good. 4-hour closed. We got a nice
Looks
bearish
really good.
closure. We're gonna need a top wick here.
Yeah. Sounds good. You want to wake up first?
Yes. Ideally a 15-minute bearish closure that has the wick that looks something like this.
That'd be
perfect.
sick. Yeah.
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 Yep. Yeah, I take Asian, New York. Yup. Yeah, me and John, and yeah. Asian is basically me, and then New York, and then pre-New York is John, and then Magnus runs London. Yep. How do you join the clubhouse? Just hit like ! clubhouse. A link will pop up, or go to timetoeattrading.com, and you'll find everything there. No, I don't like the buys here because we moved up a bit too much, and the 4-hour now closed bullish. I'm sorry, bearish. So we're waiting for a top wick on the 4-hour, right? That confirms that now if we break the low, we should be good to go. So the way we're gonna pretty much see that is if we can get this candle to move bullish, wick up, and then close like that, right? That'll be a perfect closure right there, and then we have that wick to fill. We wait for a top wick on that next candle, and that'll pretty much be the trade.
You don't like 4-hour topic?
Nah, we moved too much for it.
I bet.
For me.
Got you.
Yeah, we got support and all that too. 30-minute supports are
good,
here. You have 15-minute supports here, which
Yeah, we don't have too much range.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ideally the closure back below everything, because then look below there.
Yeah.
That's sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
now
just
you
need the
got-
top wick though.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a nice top wick on the 4 hour, and then closure into that green zone would pretty much be the best. Do. For Christmas, yeah, for the whole like Christmas and New Year thing, I think we're just gonna do pretty much what we do every year. So every year we take a little break from where's the 25th right here. So yeah, we'll probably stream like maybe Monday and Tuesday here, and then yeah, no streams this whole week, no streams that whole week, and then we'll come back on the 5th. Yeah, probably the 5th here. Clubhouse will be running pretty much the entire time. We're gonna just have some fun, make some time, do some things in the Clubhouse. But from YouTube, I would say, yeah, from the 23rd to the 5th, we're gonna take a little break. Little break ski. Yeah, it'll probably be a very, very boring week. Maybe we'll just jump back on.
Oh, bro. Yeah, no, you know.
Who knows? Maybe we'll just have Christmas and just be like, screw it. Hey guys, we're back.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, like I'm really just planning to take Christmas off and then New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, bro. It's really it.
The thing is, like, if you're gonna trade, like, I mean, you got New Year's Day, you know what I mean, and then like that week, so you might as well just take this week right here, right, and then boom. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant to say start back on the 8th. Oh no, I'm sorry, 15th. Yeah. Yeah. So if you have like New Year's here, you know, then you got Friday. So we're basically trading right after New Year's, the week after it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, man. Can we come up, create a top wick, get a nice bearish closure, fill the wick or close below, and then get out of here today? Let's see.
Get out of here. Yeah, that'd be nice.
We got some giveaways too going out in the Clubhouse. We did 10 last night. We have another 10 to do that are like eval accounts, and then we have another 10 instant funded accounts going out. So yeah, they're all going out this week within the Clubhouse. 30 50k accounts, 10 of which are instant funded. So preparing everyone for December. If you won one of the accounts in the duck race last night, message me on Discord, and I try and wait like a good like 20 hours so everyone can kind of send it in so I don't lose track of anyone. And then also, if anyone hasn't received an account that that you won based off of the TT Profits page, just hang tight because we just got the rest of your information, I guess. Yeah. So I just got like another 3 or 4 of you guys, so I'll put those in today. Yeah, London's a little easier to trade than New York, definitely. Yeah, it's very straightforward in London. New York, you got a whole lot of other things in the equation.
Yeah, the cool thing about London is there's no news really, so there's really no interruptions at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, have it or you don't, basically.
Right. You know.
Is TK here? TK. Just say his name a couple times. He should pop up out of nowhere. Do you need to be in the Clubhouse to win one of the funded accounts? Yes, for this round you do. These are only Clubhouse giveaways, but we got some more giveaways for YouTube coming. Yeah. We got them coming. Duck race was lit last night, actually. It was a good one.
Yo, facts. What a race, bro. What a Asian session.
Yeah.
Amazing race, bro. What a close race it was. Shout out all the winners.
Shout out all the winners. No stream next week? What's next week? I think we're good. I don't plan on taking any day off until just Thanksgiving to Thursday. So there should be a stream next week, all week.
Huh.
I'll have to talk to Nicholas about that. Let me get back to you a little while. What are the time brackets you trade per session and walk away when that volume time got over? Yeah, so the clubhouse, if you guys want to take a little screenshot of this, here's the times that we're in there. So this one, the door is open and you guys come hang out and trade live with us and join the conversation that's going on. And hey, my car detail guy is top of the line. Like, this guy's literally, he's been here since like 8 o'clock in the morning. He's still on the first car.
Wow, really?
Bro, he's still on my wife's car. Like, it's been 2 hours. Yo, this man. Nah, he does like,
Crazy, dude.
bro, he does the best job I've ever seen anyone clean a car. Hey, how are
Crazy.
you, Kingston?
Inside and outside?
Oh yeah, everything.
Sick.
Everything. Well, it is my wife's car, so that one is a little probably extra dirty, I'm sure. Yes? Yes, buddy. You gotta stay away from there, right? No touching.
Must be hourly paid.
What happened?
Man stays there for 10 hours. He must be hourly paid.
Sure does take you a long time to clean that car there.
Right.
Well, I just had to finish up this and, just a little detail right here.
Couple extra spots, you know.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go to a cool exotic car event last night, but I was telling the guys in Asian and stuff, I'm like, honestly I'd rather be here for the Asian session tonight. Like, I don't even want to be at the car event, although it'd be pretty cool. I'd rather be at the Asian session catching pips with the squad.
Sure, bro. For sure.
Literally. What am I gonna go look at some cars? Cool.
Right.
Why everyone's catching pips in Asian? Nah, I'm good.
While we're catching
That's-
pets, right?
that's
with the winners.
FOMO right there.
It's good fun to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can reject out of here now, because that'll be that 4-hour top wick.
There's the
Fire.
fire topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
10:30,
Yeah.
essentially.
Nice push up there.
You got in there, John?
The buys? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did take those buys. Just closed full at that resistance at 41.27. That's it.
Boom.
Big stops.
Yeah, big stops. For sure.
Sheesh, that's 95 pip stops, yeah.
You know, I'm cool with a 0.5 R, you know, so that worked perfectly fine. 120 pip stops? No, 95. 95 pip stops, sir. But I also just snagged 40 pips too. I mean, yo, like, you could focus on pips or you could focus on market structure. Like, I'm focused on market structure here. Just size down a bit and that's it. Breaking rules? Yeah, absolutely, bro. Totally. Just breaking my rules, man.
Just another day of breaking my rules here.
Yeah, right. Broke my rules, but I'm just green on the day still, so.
All right.
You take that, Magnus?
Nah, I did not know.
Yeah, how that person in the chat though, how would you say that I broke my rules? I just am
King
curious.
Man's hilarious.
Bro, you don't even know your rules.
I know
King Man too
exactly. That's what I'm
funny.
saying. What King Man do, bro?
This dude's hilarious, bro. He's like, nah, 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 nah. He makes like these. He's like a jokester now. Like, where'd this kid
Okay.
start like doing all these jokes from? It's
He
crazy.
is hilarious, bro. For real.
He really is. Okay, so we got our potential top wick now. That looks pretty nice. That's exactly where I wanted that top wick to go to. Right around like 41.25, 41.26. So now we're starting to come back down here. Coming back down on the hour, coming back down on the 15. Ideally, if we can get a bearish closure here, right, that's going to be pretty good. The other thing I may be open to as well is if we can move up with a small wick right on the top or on the bottom and then fail to break the high and come back and break that low, that'll flip the hour candle again. That'll flip the 4 hour, and then we should come down, you know, with some volume here. I think there's some volume coming in now, like after that news. So yeah, we should be good. Should be Gucci. Yeah, let's see. The ducks. We got the ducklings. Yeah, we're gonna do more in Asian tonight and more in London tonight. Yep.
Yeah, Nick.
Is there crypto payments? No. Nope, nope, nope. Took the buys. Nice, nice. Yeah, if you guys seen the opportunity for that 4 hour top wick, I didn't like it. So I would have liked it a little bit better had this candle here maybe closed a little lower. So something like this probably would have been better for me, because then we would have had a little bit more room to continue moving up. So, but if you took it, good job. Yeah, if you liked it, you liked it.
Yeah,
If you understood
there's
the
nothing
reasons
wrong.
and you like didn't close, like let's say you took your partials here or even took full there. I mean, that's good. You know, that's good too. You know, you don't want to hold that for too long, because again, if that 4 hour wants to turn back around, then now you get caught holding that bag there. So it's kind of like a scalp, right? I would have liked it though had we closed a little bit smaller here on this candle.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect. So
definitely
we
gotta take profits there.
all right, yeah. So we close back below here. So let's see if we can get this resistance, right? If we can get that resistance, then our plan will fall right into our lap here. So we got to wait on that, and then if we can get that bearish closure, then we should be good.
Yeah.
We should be good.
Yeah, there's no right or wrong in trading. You know, anything could really play out. It's just like, does it fit your plan? Does it fit your data? Does it fit your probabilities? And then, like, if it does, just take the trade.
If it gives you a big hey, how are
was
you,
ju-
then what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
I was just the 4 hour top wick there. You know, like it made sense. Yeah. Hey, Ari.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, if you stayed out for the stops too, that's like so understandable. Like, there's nothing wrong with staying out as a trader at all.
Okay, let's see if we can get it. So let's wait on this 15 closure here. But everything looks good. 4 hour looks good to continue south. 1 hour looks good to continue bearish. 30-minute looks good to continue bearish. And then all we need now is that 15-minute resistance here. Yep. And that's kind of correlating the time frames. You know what I mean? That's kind of saying, okay, cool. Well, these candles have come up and they've created that 4 hour top wick, right? Potentially. And now if you get that resistance there, now again you have that previous 4 hour candle, and now you have that new one that already has a top wick, and now we're looking to move down there. If we could break these highs too, that'd be perfect. No gunslinging, cowboy. Facts. Someone say full margin. I think I did hear that too. I thought something was like messed up on my headset, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I did hear something like that come from somewhere.
What? Full margin?
You already know.
I wonder who said that.
What about the fade? I think it'd be wise to wait for a resistance. Yeah. Apex got a 100K deal. What is it? I've only traded on Apex once.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, they're honestly not bad at all. Like, we could easily trade them.
They use Tradeovate too,
Apex?
right? They
Yeah.
don't use
Yeah, they trade them view, yeah.
Okay.
Crazy.
It's like-
Only thing I heard is the recording thing or something.
Oh, yeah, no.
They don't do that.
You have to
anymore,
record
though, right?
yourself or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They still do that?
I don't know. I just what I heard, but I haven't tried it, so I can't say anything about it.
What's the
They said that
100K
to, like,
deal?
someone.
Sounds like some deal from like Wendy's
Really?
or something. I want to know about it.
Envies.
They usually take like 70-80% off their accounts, bro.
Yeah, I know
So
that's
it's probably
wild.
like 100K for like 80% off right now or something.
Wow.
Yeah, I could see myself like trading Apex like a little bit in the future, maybe.
Don't get the 300K, bro.
Talk to me about
Nah,
that
nah,
100K
all
deal.
50Ks. Always 50Ks, bro.
You
Yeah.
said don't get the 300.
Nah, bro.
You don't like?
You
Why
get a
not?
drawdown of 2.5%, bro.
Oh damn.
That's tight.
Yeah, that's a little
I would
tight.
stay with the 50K.
We'll make it happen.
So I know, like, yeah,
$69 for 100K. Wow. That's actually pretty good. Sheesh.
I know it was.
Yeah, Nick, just get 20 of them.
20, stack them.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. We did break the high there. How come no one told me that? Yeah, perfect, perfect. So now if we close
Perfect.
bearish here, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it looks fire.
Yeah, Jorah, I think it's pretty cool that there's no activation fees anymore with Top Step. So like, yeah, now the counts are cheaper. You know, if you just take the combine, you pass it. Like
Okay.
now it's a cheaper out here. So yeah, I like it.
Yeah. What habits outside of trading improved your mindset the most? I would say morning routine. So like meditation, breath work, all that, just getting clear in the morning. Any sort of like spiritual practice, like studying like scripture or prayer, meditation, things like that. That really, I feel like has grounded me. I do a lot of journaling. I also have like a gym routine, you know, where I exercise every day. That helps me, you know, continue to build discipline. Actually, I feel like trading helped me build discipline in fitness, right? So that's something else I like to make sure I do a good job at. I like to make sure I'm eating clean, right? Staying hydrated and stuff like that throughout the day. Did I tell you journaling? Usually journal and stuff like that. I read books. I listen to really good audios. I do a pretty good job at removing all distractions, right? And make sure my day isn't cluttered and my environment isn't cluttered, my mind isn't cluttered, you know, things like that. Nice little nighttime routine as well. So yeah, you got to develop structure, right? System. You know, we always preach about a trading system, but do you have a life system, right? Do you have a system that runs your life, that helps you stay on track, that governs your, basically filters every decision you make through the lens of, will this take me closer to my goal or further away? So when you develop that mentality and that perspective, you can begin to commit to some of these things off the desk, and they will make a world of a difference as you get back on the desk.
Yeah, 100%. How you do one thing is how you do everything.
We get a lot of views, do we? Do we get a lot of views here? Hey, keep in mind, there's like close to 700 other traders sitting in the clubhouse right now too. So whatever you see on YouTube, that's just a piece of it.
Crazy.
Literally.
Hey,
bought-
get some likes on the chat, bro.
Yeah, throw a like on the
YouTube.
chat, man. Give
Yeah,
us
man.
a
It's,
like.
it's a few. We got 1,100 people here, man.
If you took a gem in today that could possibly change your life, like leave a like.
Yeah, just a little like. It's free.
Little
All it
thumbs
costs
up.
is just
Little
energy.
thumbs up.
That's
Ain't
all it
that?
is.
Give us a little
Click the
how you
button.
doing, you know?
Good, bro.
as we wait on this 15-minute resistance here. Can we get it?
We're gonna get it too, Nick.
All right, PK Pradeep. I'm sorry, brother, but you have to go into timeout now. Like I actually like you too, and like I'm gonna have to throw you in timeout. Like as a grown man, another grown man has to now throw another grown man into timeout because he cannot control his behavior on the TTE live stream. Like I like you too, dude. Like I don't understand what the deal is.
Nah, bro, I liked him a lot, bro. Nick, just so you know, right? The upside breakout is coming here.
Yo, bro. Now it's time to go stand in the corner, bro. Like, you know, like
right now, like how does it feel now? Like you can't even engage in the chat if you wanted to. It's like you're just sitting now, like in the corner. I mean, come on, bro. Like,
bro, where, bro?
And like
on the sideline now.
It's like
getting in the lineup.
it's
crazy.
It's like
bro.
50 comments, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill out, chill out.
I like that guy.
I did, you know. I really do like that dude, but I mean, come on.
That's some like kindergarten behavior, you know.
We all grown here, you know what I mean?
But yeah, you're right, bro. I don't even know what an upside down breakout is, bro. Like,
yeah, we don't even
bro,
talk
what
about
if he's right?
He is right, but I'll let you know when it happens.
Like a breakout. Upside breakout. What the hell is that?
Clubhouse like, what do you do? Just chill, bro. We're all here just chilling, hanging out, waiting for closures, you know? Ask some good questions, stuff like that. Not the big time out, C Melly. Damn. I don't like to do that. Like I tell my kids, like, look, I'm not trying to give you pow pow, but like I will, like if it needs to get done, you know. So it's not like I want to do it, but you can't act like you know, a little child. What's the best prop firm for you? Top One Futures. No, I like Top One Futures instant funded accounts, and I like Top Steps combines. So that's kind of the way I usually go about it. That's why you only usually see me trade Top Step instant fundeds, and then I go with the combines with the other guy. Yeah, we have some potential new prop firms coming up that I may be willing to put my stamp of approval on. I gotta make sure everything's in place, make sure the rules are right, the structure's good, the accounts look nice. I've been consulting some company for a little while, and I mentioned that to you guys, and you know they're putting it together. So we'll see. It should be coming soon. Their goal was early November, and they had to push that goal back. So yeah, we'll see if they get at it in December. Pow pow.
Let's see. We have patience.
Yeah. Definitely.
Conrad, here he is. How are you, G? Man, it's great to see you, Conrad. It really is.
What's up, Conrad?
Yeah.
The big dog.
Conrad, the man. Good to see you, brother. Hope all is well.
Facts. My guy.
Miss you in the clubhouse, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
I'll
facts.
see you soon, though.
Really do.
I'm seeing you now, but I'll see you in there soon.
Got my live account from Top One. Let's go, Ron. How many days did it take? I think I'm sitting on like 2 days. I'm waiting.
Nice, Ron.
How do I manage to trade all sessions and keep profits? I just take good trades, you know. And even although I'm trading all sessions, I'm still only walking away with like 2 or 3 trades a day between like 4 sessions, like kind of like max. So it's not like when I say I trade all sessions, it's probably a little bit different than your other friend who trades all sessions, right? That guy's probably in there like a machine gun, you know, just blighting trades up. Me, I just do the same thing you see here. You know, when I go into London, when I go into Asian, I'm very picky. I'm very patient. I'm only waiting for the best, you know? So that's pretty much how I'm able to, I guess, keep the profits. Yeah. I don't keep them all the time. I do keep them 84.8% of the time, though. Yeah. So with me being green on the day, you know, you got to be convinced. The market really has to make sense. So right now, this resistance, I can look at this and say, hey, I've made a lot of money on this exact idea right here. Have I lost this trade sometimes? Yes, right? But do I have a higher probability of winning this trade? Yes, you know, so that's why I'll take this trade. So that'll be enough to get me to risk my profits.
Then up here.
2 minutes. Let's see if we can stay put. We need to stay down. Stay somewhere around here.
2 minutes. We gotta wait to fill too.
2 minutes. Yeah, this wick right here. This is what I got my eye on right here.
Same.
That wick.
Yep. Same here. I mean, might move further, but I mean, that wick fill right there should be good.
That'll be the
High
4
times of
hour.
volume.
Yep, fill in the previous 4 hour candle wicks.
Yep.
So let me explain the trade here. So what I'll be looking to do is probably going to look to take partials somewhere around here, right? A little shy of that support there because we have these other wicks sitting right there. So I'll take some partials there and then just let the rest of it run down into 07 if possible. Yeah, so does that make sense? Entry is going to be after a top wick, break of the low. Partials will be right here, right, as we hit 17, 41.17, and then if it wants to keep running, you know, we let it go till that wick fill. That'll just be the 4 hour candle moving back down into the wicks. So that 4 hour candle will just be flipping bearish, right, and then driving down.
Yeah. Cool. You want current low?
For entry?
For entries, yeah.
We gotta wait on that. So we'll have to see when the candle opens up. But yeah, I would get ready. Probably gonna go like
Honestly, be nice to get a strong closure and then execute on the previous candle.
Yeah, that'd be fire. That'd be the best in my opinion too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm open for it though. Either way.
Yes, sir.
Where you going? Where you going? Where you going?
Right.
Nah, just wait on it. 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Close stronger than that. Okay, beautiful. All right, 15 seconds. Let's see if we can get this top wick here. If we can get closure just like that, it'll be perfect.
Mm-hmm. Fake out.
Yep, little fake out here too. Back above that range.
Cool.
Okay, let's see if we can get this top wick. Give it a minute. Let's see if we can create the top wick, and then yeah, sell stop on the current candle low here.
You want to see like a low though, right?
I'd like to. Yeah, I'd like to see a little low here.
Yeah, that'd be
So
fire.
let's see if we
Then
can get
like
it.
re-break the high slightly, or just turn bullish and then.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man, of course my detail guy texts me. I'm finished. I said,
Yeah.
you gonna have to wait now, bro.
You're gonna have to wait a little
Bad
bit.
time to be finished.
Right. Where's time?
You gotta pay him overtime now.
Give it a couple
Any
extra.
other time.
Give it a couple extra wipes. I'll be out there in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Take it for a spin. Yeah, it's my wife's car, so go ahead, take it for a little spin.
Yeah. We're...
Oh, what a top weight though. Sheesh.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. We need a slight. Yeah. I want to wait for this slight wick here, and we need it. We need it. I can't do it. Yeah, we need a slight little wick here.
Yeah. We know
Yeah,
what's
me
gonna
neither, I
happen here,
can't.
most likely.
Yeah.
We know we're
just
gonna
can't do
flip
it.
and make a low. You know, we know we're gonna flip and make a low, and then
Yeah.
that's probably when we should set it though.
Yep. Because look, that can come down, make a lower wick on the 30-minute, and just bounce right back up there. So we need that lower wick.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Let's see if we get it. Let's see if we get it. MGC has one? Don't tell me that. Please don't
Please
tell me
don't.
that.
DC looks chalked, bro.
Oh no,
DC
no,
looks
no.
chalked.
Bro, what? MGC doesn't have one.
It got
Yeah,
like the
right.
tiny one, but I think we need a better one here.
That's a stretch. Like,
Yeah.
All right, give me a sec. I'm gonna just tell Anna to move the cards here real quick.
BRB strat works.
Yeah, just
Anna,
just
there
give me
you
what.
go.
Hey, let me know if this green candle crosses that white line, just let me know. I'll have you in my
Okay,
ear.
we'll shout. We'll shout.
We'll send you a message.
I'll say like trade.
We send you a snap.
That would be my code word, Nick, is trade. So if I say that, you better get over here.
We all just keep saying trade.
I'm getting ready to say it right now. Oh. Yeah, so what you want to see here is this candle flip, make a low, and then we should be good. Yeah, because you go on the flip, right? You execute on the flip, and then this thing flips, and then activates you in, and it flips just to make a low, and now you need to re-break that low, you know, or else you're getting stopped.
Johnny in the chat.
Yeah, I know, bro. Hilarious. Yeah.
Nick,
Too
you connect with that, bro. Yo, that's funny.
AI, bro, it's crazy.
Bro, if you get a celery here, that'd be fire too. Like, spend the first 15 minutes to setting up that wick and all that for the 32.
Right, bro.
Celery
Yeah,
here
you're-
would be fire.
Clean.
Yeah. Nah, Q, for real. Hoping doesn't do like in London. We saw like 70 pips in 1
Oh, yeah,
second.
bro. Dude, that was
Oh,
crazy, bro.
bro, yeah.
Absolutely crazy, bro. What the?
I was like, bro. it's
Bro,
insane. And
1
and the crazy thing
second
is we had
cancel.
sell stops, bro.
That was wild.
And
Bro.
we had sell stops on that move too, so you know it was an amazing read. Literally.
Bro, exactly. Yeah, it was wild. I would love to get in that, but the last 30 seconds, it drove down.
Yeah, bro.
Nothing to do.
Those buy stops and sell stops were really good that we had in London today.
Yeah.
Never got activated though.
Nope. Nothing.
Yeah, so we'll see. This candle can come all the way up and respect the previous candle high and come right back down. So let's see if we respect it. Any trades taken? No, not yet. We're looking to take some sells though here. Come back down. Oh, is Nick back? Yeah,
I think
Hunter,
so.
yeah, that buy earlier was an onion play off the 15-minute. Yes, sir. 15-minute onion. Buy off, simple buy off support. We ain't gonna say it yet, Chad. We got the code word here, ready to go.
Oh, almost. Everybody focuses on the one line.
Bro, we're coming down here.
Definitely.
Yeah, I respected that high. That's good.
Especially if we respect the high, that's even greater. Because now
Bro,
we
this-
respected the high and come down.
What a celery it could be here if it waits
yeah,
like.
bro. Yeah. Create that
Whoa.
little wick and he closes celery. That would be
Fire.
That'd be nice, man. That'd be
yeah.
awesome. That'd be literally perfect.
Yeah, the big M. I think so too. Like breaking highs will be great, but it has already broken the previous high there when we closed bearish. So I think we good.
Right, exactly. Yo, Nick, trade, bro.
Trade, Nick, trade.
Nick, bro.
Nick, you're in.
He's gonna sprint over here.
oh my gosh.
Sell stops
Don't come in.
activated.
Nah, that's hilarious though, 'cause I was like literally right back.
giving him the hundreds, and then you're like, oh, take the purse, just take the purse.
Hilarious, yeah.
Nah, I put a YouTube on real quick so I could see.
Oh, okay.
I'm out of breath. Okay, let's see if we get that wick. We got 8 minutes left here, so we could definitely see a drive. We respected the highs. If we can get that celery though, that would be great too, because what we could do at that point
Yeah.
is use the next candle's top wick, right, as our stop loss instead of using these. So I wouldn't mind waiting on that either. Was that quick? I don't know if that was faster, slower.
I don't know, man. I guess it is what it is.
It's just whatever. We're here. We're back.
Yeah.
Does the car look good though?
Anna's car looks great. He's gonna do the Porsche now.
Oh,
The Porsche and then the Benz. And then that's it. He's done. Threw him a
Nice.
BTC. Yeah, so I got you with
Yeah.
another BTC here. Here you go. All right, I think the
Sounds like taking
celery. Yeah, I think the celery is probably going to be more of the play here, especially if we wind down to like less than 5 minutes on this candle. Then most likely we're going to wait. But as of right now, let's see if we can flip, and then we'll have an entry on the break of the low.
Yeah, I love that idea of coming down to the last 5 minutes, flipping bearish, making a low, and then closing celery. That'd be like perfect.
Yep.
Perfect, literally.
I think I'm going to do that, actually. I think I'm going to make my mind up right here, right now, to delete this order and wait on that that celery play. Yeah, even if it's a bearish closure like this, that's fine too. As long as it stays somewhere relatively up here, that's going to be best.
Yep.
All right, give me a minute. I'll be right back now.
Same.
You got time, bro. You got time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, Porsche, man. I want to see that Porsche results. Facts. Why not use 4021 as support? Let's take a look. 4021. Oh yeah, that's like you don't want to overanalyze, right? Like I feel like if you look at too much of what's to the left, you can like kind of create like analysis paralysis in your trading, and it's just like, you can kind of get stuck and confused, really, like not really able to make clear decisions because you're looking at everything, and I think like it'd be more important to focus on the clean ranges to the left, which are the most recent information, right? Before that support zone at 41, you have multiple rows, right, of clean ranges. So it's always best to, when you're looking left, it's always best to focus on the most recent price action, the most recent information to the left-hand side, so you don't create analysis paralysis in yourself, because in trading, like, it's so easy to look at everything and just overanalyze it, right? Because there's so many things there's infinite amount of things that can make a trade not work, so you can always think of one of those reasons. So yeah, it's always best to focus on what's right in front of you most recently.
Like this flip. Ah,
like this flip.
Stay here, Goldie. Oh my god.
Sheesh. It's under 5 minutes though, bro.
Take out some arrows. Yeah. Yeah, 15 celery would be just perfecto here. Perfecto. Well, that would have activated us. So we'll see. We'll see if it waits that 4 minutes. If I join the clubhouse now, here for the time, will be not here. We will be there. Yeah, we're not taking any breaks in the clubhouse. Yeah. No breaks. We're going to do some webinars, some simulations. We're going to get together, talk about mindset, talk about technicals, do a full year review. We got plenty of work to do and catch up on in the clubhouse to be taking any breaks, for the new year or whatever. So, yeah, we're just taking off the holiday day, like a couple days right there, and that's pretty much it.
Just Christmas Day.
We got big dreams and big goals in the clubhouse. We ain't got time to be taking breaks.
Professional athlete's not gonna take a break. He's still gonna show up.
Yeah, we're gonna enjoy the little holiday, a little couple days off, of course. But we got goals, man. We got a lot of goals. If we're gonna push towards eight figures, we're gonna stay on it like white on rice. Oh, my bad, Ron. How long did it take to get that account?
I think he said like 3 days.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm on day 2. All right. Well, we would have been activated there. Oh, the Porsche is running. The whole house is vibrating. Hey. I'm going to listen. Make sure he don't go down the street or something. If you join the clubhouse on Christmas Day, you get the old price? Yes. Yeah. The prices are changing January 1st for the clubhouse. January 1. Oh, wow. Yeah, see that? We would have been in here and in drawdown.
Yeah.
Thank
That's why you don't see on
you.
the flip.
Thank you, data.
You see what I mean? Like we flip to what? Make the low.
Come on, 2
And then
minutes.
what? Like now, unless we rebreak the low, you could get stopped.
Bro, imagine taking this on the flip. Holy.
Yeah, so like
Magnus, look,
if there
bro.
was like 10 minutes
might
left
get
in
it.
the candle, I would probably have a sell stop now. But
Same.
there's 2 minutes left, right? So now we might as well wait for that. This gives us a perfect playbook setup and to take advantage of, right? And then we can kind of sell down into that wick fill. So hopefully it doesn't run either up or down here. It stays kind of relatively where it is, and then yeah, next candle looks to be have our name on it pretty much.
Yeah, we don't need we don't need much of a wick here too, because it's a
No, we
celery.
don't. Yeah, we don't. And it's the last 15 minute of the hour candle. So that means the
Yep.
hour candle and the 30-minute candle both have the wicks in place. So we really don't need much of a top wick here. If the candle closed like
Yeah.
that, you know, like maybe like a 5-pip top wick or something.
And look at
Yeah,
the 30 minute.
Yeah,
Look at
the
the 30 minute.
30 looks incredible, bro.
It
Like
does.
you got the 30-minute closing weak bullish, rejecting that support zone with little to no lower wick.
My goodness, that looks insanely good. Yeah, nice.
Fact, bro.
If the 15 closes weak here, Nick, like this, we would still be interested, right?
Yeah, it's gonna close up now.
Cool.
So yeah, let's see. So yeah, so we already know the plan here. Potential sell stops in the break of these lows. You got a wick to fill here, which is about 27 pips, and then we got partials right around 50, and then 163 to the promised land maybe. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Nice.
You don't really have much of a range here, right? On terms of like where you want this closure below. I have this one marked off due to this level right here, but again, it's kind of a zone here, right? So any closure that's going to be weak and re-break that 30-minute low looks pretty good to continue bearish.
Andrea, I love that, yeah. Yeah, let's put full margin in this. We'll see.
Yeah, because I'm also looking at this range right there. You know, that one plays a pretty important role here too. You got this range and you got that one. So yeah, let's see if we can wick up here and break at the lows. I'm gonna have a sell stop.
Yeah. You like that celery play?
Yeah,
I feel like would have been nice for the buy to close smaller.
yeah, I like it. I like it anywhere between here. Again, that 30-minute re-breaks the low. It should go
Right.
anywhere in between.
Yeah, 30
this
looks
is pretty good.
amazing here. I couldn't see why it would go up again here now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just want to see somewhat of a top wick here.
Yeah, 30-minute, you're right.
Give it to us, Goldie.
1-0 too, going back down after tapping resistance and all that, so
Give us a
think it's fire.
slight top wick. Slight top wick. Really just all we really need is a flip up. Flip bullish and then the sell stops going. Yee. That should be good there. Can we get one more pop? One more little pop?
one more pop.
Give it to us. No, no, no. Give it to us. Buy stops are sitting right there.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Okay, that'll be good enough for me. So I'm gonna have a sell stop here on the break of these lows at 41.23 or 41, yeah, 41.23.1 here. So possible buyer is activated now off of this move, and then again that 4-hour candle with a top wick here. 1-hour candle also closed pretty strong bearish. 30-minute, you know, break the lows here. We should get a push down, and then the 15-minute got this like celery play here. So let's see what we could do.
Yes, sir. Stops around 28.
Stops are roughly around, yeah, like 28. So it'd be like 50 pips.
Yeah,
50?
exactly.
Yeah, maybe we'll go two. We're gonna go 2 contracts here. Perfect. Okay, now we wait. Now we wait. What would you size up on this? I think this is just a regular good trade. Yeah, no need to size up or anything.
Regular.
Yeah.
For Goldie.
Well, that's good. You know what I mean? If as long as we respect
70,
those highs there, and we break
Yeah,
that low, we
it's-
should crash.
Still only 60 pips up, so it's actually fine. Yeah, I thought it was more.
Yeah.
60, 70 pip stop loss. Not bad.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, partials somewhere around.
It's good nowadays.
Yeah, literally.
All right.
Yeah, partials around here.
Yeah.
Feel free if we get activated to go break even on the break of that wick is fine. I'm probably gonna maybe go break even there, but I really want to give this a chance to run if we start breaking through that 30 low here.
Same here. This could be a nice bleeder. Look at that 30 though.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
S&P pushing up. Ooh, nice. S&P. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. Never got a closure besides that one, huh? Interesting. What time do we trade London? We trade London 1:30 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, 1:30 a.m.
Yes, sir.
Eastern. Asian session starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. Maybe a little bit before that too. Yeah, whenever I can get like on a little earlier, I like to. All right, here we go. Can we start crashing down here, Goldie? Can we do it?
Fire.
This would be a great loss. If we take this trade and it's a loser, by the way, that's the worst thing that can happen here, right? Is that you lose a trade. Whoop-de-doo. If we lose this trade, I would consider this a very good loss here, right? 4 hour being bearish, top wick formed. All those highs are beginning to respect each other. We break the lows here, come crashing down on the 30-minute. We got wicks to fill. It all looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, same here. That rejection zone you have marked off there at 27.5, that looks good.
Yeah. All right. Can we push?
Can we push?
That's it.
My TP is going to be partials at 17 and then full TP around 07. Yeah. If the stops weren't 60, I'd go like 3 or 4 here, but we got like 60 pip stops, so we'll go like 2 contracts. No flip entries. I told y'all.
Sir.
You know, there's a time where you have like a little wick and then there's no wick, you know? So like yesterday's trade, if you go back, we kind of had like a wick that you see on that bullish candle right there on yesterday's trade. So it was kind of no wick, but it had something there. And in that situation, I felt more than comfortable taking that trade.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we
See
go.
what happens here?
Let's see if we
Should get
can
a
break through the
bleed.
lows here and come crashing down. Yeah.
Yeah, we should see a nice push here. Especially if the 101 close bearish here and all that too.
True.
Like down there. Nice.
Peace. Later, Sam. Enjoy that steak, brother. Enjoy that steak. Let's
Enjoy
go.
the steak.
Let's go.
Peace.
Did bro just say prepare some arrows, Nick?
No, hell no. I said
Nah.
no arrows today. Okay, that's gonna be break even for me here, gang. Yep,
Love it.
break even. We're gonna close some partials
Cool.
here too. Yeah, right there, and then we'll hold the rest. Yeah, we'll
Full
take
TP
it.
for me.
Great
Nice.
job. Great job.
Yeah, 40 pips.
Crazy.
We'll take that and we'll hold the
Nice.
runner. Good
Love
job.
it.
Wow, that made sense a lot.
Totally, dude. Totally. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, now we've moved stops to break even. We've secured profits, and the rest of it is just runner time if we can get that. So let's see if we can get that runner and continue moving bearish here. Yeah, we shouldn't
Otherwise, the
come
closure
back
below,
up.
closure below not bad though. Still, if you close like that, I mean, if get break even and all that.
True, true. Yeah, if you can close bearish below the range, that'd be great. But this thing might be a goner here on this candle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Hey, yo. Nice trade, gang.
Lovely trade.
Beautiful,
Lovely
beautiful.
trade, yeah.
Perfectly executed, perfectly planned, perfect patience. And we made it happen here today.
Bro, you're for New York fish, I think.
Nah, it's stupid. It's stupid at this point. It's crazy at this point. The New York
You've
stream
been hitting,
record
like-
is unbelievable.
Completely.
Yeah.
It's not even funny.
It almost doesn't seem real.
Nah.
Perfect
Literally.
exit at 15 support or 5
Oh,
minutes
perfect.
support.
Yeah, you said a 5-minute support there too, so it was a good exit there. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like the 5 minutes is pretty good. Sometimes.
Come on, we should move. We should have no problem moving down here. I don't even know why this is holding up at all.
You really shouldn't, bro. The power of taking profits though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, right? Like, it's like we don't fully get to that TP, but it's like
Yep.
taking profits anyway. It's compounding them.
I don't see why we moved back up here. It would actually shock me if gold moved up from this.
Hopefully,
Yep.
everyone took profits before going break even as well.
Yeah. Shout out from London. What up, Benny the Bull?
London.
How you doing? Go out in the London streets and start saying, "How you doing?" They're gonna be like, "What? Where'd he come from? Time traveler?"
Hit them.
FX. By the way, really, really good work at deleting the first sell stop, right?
Yes, sir.
And waiting on that wick to form, because look what would have happened. You would have went back into drawdown all the way up to here,
Oh yeah.
and most likely would have gotten scared or emotional and closed your trade in drawdown, and that's what I call an unnecessary loss, right? To where you could have avoided that by simply following the rules, right? The data that governs all of the success we have here. So keep that in mind. You know, I had to learn that lesson the hard way many years ago, and you know, I hope you learned a lesson on that too today if that was you. But I tried to warn you. I really did. Okay, let's see. Do you think the 15-minute was a little too much of a stronger candle? I do, but you know, our 4-hour was bearish, and there was really no like actual correct zone, right? We could have used this one, right? And we could have probably used like this one here, which was the main zone, the main zone in which the 30-minute candle was breaking from. So I like this zone a little bit better. I know I originally had it on this area here, but as I looked at it a little bit more, I think that this zone was a smart move to adjust. Yeah. All right, let's break this low here. If you guys took that trade, spam a W in the chat here, and we're going to explain this in just a moment. But here we go. We got runners running here, my friends.
Sick.
We got the runners doing the running. So let's see if we can get it. We're going to have to trail stops pretty soon if we start getting down, and just kind of aim for that wick fill here. Who's calling me? Don't be calling me right now. Don't be calling me.
Hey, bro. Not in doubt right now.
Don't ever call me at 10 a.m. Eastern. Crazy? Let's get it. Let's get it. W's in the chat. Let's go. Can we break the lows here? Let's get a bleeder. Let's get a bleeder. Come on, Goldie. You got this. You got it. How many people are here today, man? We had over 2,400 people take the trade with us yesterday. I'm not too sure how many we got today. I'm sure a lot of Pippin dipped, but yeah, probably about 12, 13 on YouTube. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Congrats, guys, congrats. Clubhouse already knows the vibes. Clubhouse, we got runners here or what? Do we get runners? I'd like to see if we can I'm gonna move my TP here, my stop or whatever into profits a little bit more, like $100 more. And maybe like $200 more. Let's go. Let's break through here. Let's break through.
Okay.
If we're gonna get a push, it's most likely gonna happen now too, because you got 2 minutes left on this candle here, on the hourly candle and all that. So if you're gonna get a push, it's gonna run now. So hang on tight, gang. It's either now or never here. Here we go. Here we go. Watch this. Just watch. Just watch. If we can get down into there, I'll take it all. Because we have an hour candle closing, so we might get a nice push down on the last 2 minutes of this 1 hour, but then you're going to get another 1 hour candle that needs a top wick. So just keep that in mind, all right? So let's see if we can get this straight push down and maybe close up shop at the end of the hour candle here. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Yes, sir. B21. Let's go. Let's get it, boys. Nice job. Nice job.
Nice.
Lovely.
Good job. Everyone, let's go.
Come on, 1 hour. You could do this. I'm going to keep my stop above that high there. Let's get it 1 hour. Last minute here. Last minute push. Last minute. What do we get? What do we get total there? 62? Very nice. Clean. Clean. Come on, 1 hour. You could do it. All right, good job, everyone. If you took that trade, congratulations. We're going to explain the trade in just a second here. I'm going to go back to break even. I don't want to get wicked out for no reason. Yeah, we'll explain it in just a moment. Let's see if this candle taps me out at BE or if we continue driving a little lower here and trail this a little bit more. Just came back. All my accounts at TP. Hey, how are you? Let's get it, B21. Not bad, not bad. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna get your pump now. Yeah, let's see if we can get that pump. I'm gonna put my stops in profit here. Where is it? Why can't I grab it? There we go. And let's see how we do.
You think stops in profit here?
Yeah, my stops are in profit. Huh?
I think this thing may melt.
I hope it does, but I'm just gonna trail stops with it.
Yeah, fire, bro. Make it a winning trade.
Okay. All right, we'll put the other order like 200 pips in the green, and then we'll just let it run. But great trade. Congratulations. We're at this support now, so we'll see what we do at 11 here. If we can get a nice little melter coming down, that'd be great. I'd love to see a runner here today, but either way, we're up. Regardless, we're walking away with $1,000 here today. So times 2, you know. So you can't. I guess you can't ask for.
I'll take that, bro.
More than that.
Same, bro.
Get a melter for me here, though. Come on. Stop playing.
Yeah, right. These are one of those setups where the correlation is just money.
I'm thirsty, bro. I need a drink.
Yeah.
Someone get me a drink. No, I'm just kidding.
After you call a winning trade, bro, feeling like a boss.
Did you just see what I did in here? Someone give me a drink.
Oh, get me.
Oh, snap. All right. We'll see what happens. We might get BE or at least some. Yeah, let's see. Do we walk away with a G? 967. We'll take it.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll take that. So congratulations, great job if you caught that. Let's go ahead and explain that trade here, and then we'll probably be good to get out of here for the day. Yeah, I think so. So let's talk about it. It all comes back to the 4-hour chart. You guys ready? Quick breakdown. You guys ready? Let me just make sure everyone's ready. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's do it. All right, let's do this. So this is what happened here, right? We get to the desk, the 4 hours bullish, whatever. It comes back down. We couldn't get a chance to get into any of these cells, right? So what do? We just wait. We wait on that next 4 hour candle. As that 4 hour candle opens, right? If you look at the 15, so this had a lot to do with the 15 and the 4 hour. So as this new 4 hour candle, right, opens up here, we know that we're going to look for a top wick. So we know that that top wick is going to be some sort of 15-minute market structure, aka if price is moving down, right, you're most likely going to come back up here to another zone, right, and then create resistance up here to continue moving bearish. So that was the idea. So as we drop down to the 15-minute time frame, we just wait, right? So we don't take these buys, or at least John takes these buys, right? Cashes out, nice little 40 pips, you know. But I didn't, because, and by the way, I like the idea of doing that, right? Again, my argument was just, if we could have closed down here, I think I would have been a little bit more into it. But that doesn't mean that this was a bad trade or anything like that. Especially if you have the idea that the 4 hour needs a top wick. I think it's pretty damn genius, actually, right? But again, if the candle was smaller, I would have taken it. I don't think it was a bad trade, though. So we finally move up, right? We get the top wick here, and now we say, okay, let me get rid of these other candles here. So now we say, okay, if this candle now can close bearish, then we're going to have our top wick in play. So now we can say, okay, the 4 hour candle, right? The previous one looks like this, right? And now the new 4 hour candle looks something like this, right? Top wick in play, 15-minute resistance has been formed. So now as this next 15-minute candle comes, opens up, it just moves up right away. So do I want to place a sell stop on the break of that low? You better believe I do, right? I want that. I understand what's happening over here on the 4 hour chart. I want to place a sell stop, right? But just because I want to do something doesn't mean it's correct to do it, right? Remember, don't follow the emotions that want the money. Follow the system that makes the money, right? So what does our system tell us to do when there's no lower wick? It tells us to wait for one and then maybe consider the sell stop. So we wait for that wick. Sure enough, here it is. We would have been activated there. Now we would have gotten activated and we went straight into drawdown, right? So straight into drawdown, and now that candle would have closed bullish, right? And now the next candle opens up and goes even further into drawdown for you. So most likely if you cheat the game here, you're walking away with negative like 55 pips, right? With that move back up there. So patience truly pays, right? So we wait and we wait, and we had this zone here in the beginning, right? But once I began to give a deeper look to it and understand the 4 hour time frame and everything else that the story is telling us, that's where we say, okay, you know what, let's look here. Is this a better range? And we figured, okay, this is going to be a better range to use. We need to make sure that this candle right there is going to close below that range. I don't care if it closes bullish or bearish. I only care that it closes below support, right? So the candle does close below support, and then that's where we look at that celery, right? So we say, okay, let's wait for a top wick. We need a little bit of a flip. Once that candle flips bullish, we set our sell stop. In the meantime, it continues moving up a little bit further. And what's one thing you notice here? High, low, and lower, right? So you got all these highs respecting each other now, right? Lower and lower and lower. Now this 30 minutes coming down here. Remember the 30-minute candle, right? 30-minute has a low right here. We re-break the low on this 15-minute celery play. We move stops to break even here. We close up partials anywhere in this zone here where these wicks are hanging out, and then we just let the rest of it run, right, for that 4 hour to continue going down. So what you did there was you anticipated that the top wick was formed, right, by looking at these candles here, and then you executed a sell basically right there. So you guys always talk, I hear people talk about wick entries, right? That's your wick entry, right? That's your 4 hour wick entry. And now we're expecting price to continue moving bearish here today, right? And fill that wick. So we haven't got that yet, but we did come down, and I think we've done maybe something like this so far, right? Something like that. So 4 hour candle trying to fill the wick here. So either way, that was enough to get us paid. That was enough to put some money in our pockets and walk away with a W trade. And now we're coming back up there. So Great exit, great trade, great read, great timing, great patience, great precision. What else? You know, what else? I mean, that was picture perfect.
Yes,
Love
sir.
it, bro.
Fire.
Texas.
Beautiful.
Any
Beautiful
questions?
execution.
Any questions? Let me know. If not, I'm out of here. I got to go.
Same.
go.
11 a.m.
Let's
My
get it.
business is closing.
Yeah, trading business is closed. I gotta live life now. I ain't got time to look at charts anymore, you know?
Lights out, you're open now.
Yeah, freedom is opened.
I'm about to walk outside, take a nice, deep, fresh breath of air, and enjoy it. Facts.
All right, cool. That's it, gang. Great stream today. Lovely trading session. I think today, again, you've watched professionals, right? At work, you've seen us not settle for anything. You've seen us not deviate, write up a plan, stick to that plan, execute that plan, and be perfectly fine with the outcome of it, right? So, again, another great stream, another great trade, and that'll do it for today. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. Enjoy it, and then we'll see you guys back in Asian. Yeah, John, Rafi.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for having me, brother.
Thank you for having us here.
Good job,
Magnus.
fellas.
We'll see you guys.
Magnus.
We'll see you guys on the
Appreciate
next
y'all.
stream. Yeah, we'll see you guys in
see
Asian.
boys.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right, gang.
Yeah,
See
Cool.
ya.
Catch you then. Peace, chat.
Clubhouse.
Peace.
Peace,
Chat.
everyone.
Bless y'all.
See y'all.
Love y'all.
Have a
Hope
great
you guys
day,
have a
boys.
wonderful day. I hope this stream helped you guys in some way, shape, or form. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Love y'all. Hope you guys have a great day. Blessings, my friends. We out of here. Enjoy the profits. See you guys in Asian session. The rest of y'all, see you guys back here tomorrow. Peace.
All I do is make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipper, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't feel them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 1842, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the fourth spot. Been in this position, ain't a shortstop. Every song gold, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get in on this, baby, of course
They
not.
don't even know what it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. Yeah, Nick went exactly how we plotted, there was not a twist. Saw exactly what we wanted, and we got it ish. That's why we scratching off everything that's on the list. Listen, not a bit. Said it's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
Every time I think of the day you came in my life, you come into my life.
Rain on me, rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul. I'm pouring spirits, so he use me like I'm chump change. Ain't pouring spirits, he flow through me, he just pouring rain. Lay my chains in that water, hit that blue grave. Heard your voice in Memphis, how my oldest got his name. Hey, hey, Father, take me back. Psalms 1 in the morning, meditating fast. How you don't know what you driving, but got something fast. See my brother's life change when that whip crash. I got whiplash. flash where the spirit got my head turning. Time to pick trash if I wanna serve how Jesus serve him. It's a flash when he coming back. What's your purpose? It's a mismatch, turn the earth flat. Kyrie Irving. Rain on me, rain on me, Lord help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul. Rain on me, rain on me, Lord help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul.
Rain on me like you did in the past, and you making it last. Better with you out living on glass. Not going back, I never thought I'd make it without. Out to the same watch out. Like what is we talking about? Chilling with God and he working it out. Do for you, I can't do for clout. The message stressing me out. Like what? I know we lit, we up, following God, I'm making it out. Rain on me, rain on me.
Help me grow, I couldn't do this on my own.
You came into my life.
Rain on me, rain on me, Lord help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul. Rain on me, Lord help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul.
A2000 EST. OCOEE. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog. Ay, birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' ride forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom while you simping, for real. Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking. Hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision and you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different, same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turning signal on. So they see me coming, they still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from up. They like, how he, who he, what is this? Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and then you hear that click. Click, 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 click. It's a hit. Ayy, way it hit him like, whoa, man. Ayy, make him do the uh-oh, man. Ayy, how you just came up with whoa, man. Flow electric, this is not a slow dance. Not a slow dance. We come together and we pray and hold hands. He give grace, so wherever grace lands. He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan. Yeah, no plan. Yeah, no plan. Actually, his plan was the plan, so he planned it. Ayy, set the bar high, he the code, so I scanned it. Ayy, we saving souls on the campus. Ayy, but this ain't no religion, we ain't following your antics. Ayy, thank you, Lord, I sit like a praying mantis. Enemy just tryna see me sink Titanic. Never out, but I'm outlanded. Even when I'm out, soon as I land. Back to the beach, back to the sand. It's back to the... Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above.